show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And that's a lot of noise, bro. That's a lot of fucking noise. Holy shit. Let's wait for everybody to start pulling up. Yo. I haven't seen nobody on there yet. Yeah, I hear you. What? Who's calling you a drug addict? I did. I said that.
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
title.
you live, bro.
It's on the
Listen,
title.
it's on my title,
Yeah, like
aka the drug addict. That's not what I said.
hang on. They
That's not
sent
what
me
I
the
said.
picture of it. It says KBONE, aka the drug addict, comes out
That's in
tonight
the
to vent
description. That's
and
not on the
speak.
title.
Yeah,
That's
description. That's what I meant. They looking at
aka the
that and
drug
thinking
addict.
that you taking it in malice. I know you're not though, because I already talked to you about it.
But you see what happens? You get a lot
Yeah,
of people that just want to throw hate, and I never said those words. Those words were
right,
said by Sniper himself.
for sure.
So you know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
I told you earlier that you know to me weed is not a drug, bro. And my chat knows because I've told them my brother had cancer. All right, my brother's in remission for 11 years now, and to me it all stemmed from him smoking. It all went away from him smoking weed. Weed has
Right.
properties, the oils in the weed, and it's legal, bro. It's legal. It's legal here in New York. So don't
Yeah,
let
it's legal where I'm at too.
yeah don't let nobody fucking pump fake you, bro. That I'm talking shit or that I'm making fun of you or anything like that. Because what they don't know is what we spoke about on the other side.
Right.
That's what happens. That they don't know what we spoke about. There you go. Fat boy. You see my boy Fat Boy smoked. He got glaucoma. Who else? I'm in Sneaker Addict. All good. KBONE. I mean, he says he's a sneaker addict, so he's all good. He goes, yeah. A lot of people. Weed, weed is good for the cataracts. There you go. Ain't nobody. So basically, so I put it on subscriber mode only because that'll probably weed out some of the people that want to start some shit. And I
Oh,
got
I ain't worried about like
all
I
right.
try not to read comments. You know what I mean?
I got a lot of moderators, bro, and they won't let that shit go down like that.
Right
But
on.
I wanted you because I know for a fact that you got a little confused up there the other day. There was a lot of, and I'm not saying anything bad about the people that interviewed you the other day. I'm not saying that at all.
Right.
I mean, they had a good way of doing things. They let you speak, but then it started getting intertwined.
Yeah, there was a lot of confusion, bro, cause like Snap didn't know what the fuck was going on, and it just seemed like I don't know. Like and for instance, like Boss Dub, like I know he had seen some of my messages or whatever. He had just got things misconstrued. Like I
Yeah.
didn't get all the pairs he was saying that I got, like the Black Cats and the Voodoos. I never got them. I just sent message receipts over to Soul to show him, like, here's all the prices that he offered me. And then yeah, I got the receipts for the shoes I actually bought.
And one thing that you told me earlier was that the passion for the sneakers has gone away. Don't let that take that away from you, bro. That ass, man. Let me tell you something. Sneakers and YouTube saved my life, and you know me, I keep it a buck. Everybody knows me. I keep it a buck, bro. I keep it 100. Ain't no fucking bullshitting in where I'm at. I'm as real as they come. And I was about to say weed saved my life. Sneakers and YouTube saved my life, bro. And I'm gonna keep it above. Do not let that you know take a hold of what your passion is.
Like,
I,
yeah, I'm not. I know I won't in the end. You know what I'm saying? But like with the experience that I had went through, bro. I mean, really, like it was killing my love for it at the time. You know what I mean? It's starting to come back around more. Like I was done past this shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And the thing that a lot of people don't know or don't understand is like I didn't sign up to really like question Sniper. I mean, and shout out to Soul's Priority and all them. You know, I just went with the flow of things. You know, he set that thing up with Sniper and all that, and I just showed up. I wasn't trying to get a refund out of Sniper. Now, yeah, I asked for a refund after I seen how many people were disgruntled and everything. Like my DMs are full of people telling me about him, and you know, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
What we got going on here? Yo, salutes to everybody pulling up. Cassius said, is this the drug addict breaking down the tree?
Yeah, that's me.
He said, fuck Sniper Bush. Bush ours for saying that.
And see, what's also been going on is like through this process, like I'm continuing to find out more things that I didn't know. That's what people don't realize too.
Mr. What? The day I signed the contract is in the house. Keep your head up. You seem like a good dude. No homo. There you go. Yo, DT, if you want to pull up, whenever you want to pull up, let me know. I think you can still use this same link that I gave you the other day. I think that's the DC guy. Is that you? You're the DC guy? Travis Scott drops "Kill My Love for Sneakers." That listen. Before we begin, I'm waiting for Zaya. Where's Zaya? Zaya's here. Oh, Zaya, you didn't pop up. Let me see. Can you hear me, Zaya?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There he is. There he is. What up, bro?
What up, man?
That's my like my brother, KBONE.
Right on.
That's Zaya.
Salutes, man.
He's one of the dudes that took me under the wing and showed me all of this cool YouTube shit. Yo, they already started hitting him, talking about
Mhm.
that I called him a drug addict and this. I didn't call him no fucking drug addict. I just put that shit in my description because that's what Sniper called him, a drug addict. I
You
said,
know
hey,
that. You know
addict.
that's a little
Hold
tip
up, I'll
right
be right
there.
back. I'll be right back.
Well, he's
That's
gonna.
that's a little tip right there. That next time you got to say, uh, um, said by Sniper, you know, the alleged drug addict that Sniper labeled or something like that, because the trolls easily could just take that shit and manipulate it. And
Bro, they was on it, bro. They even
you know,
sent him freaking screenshots of that shit. I was like,
yeah,
what?
you don't know your guests that well, so your
Yeah.
guests took it the wrong way and said, "Man, fuck this, show him out."
But the whole thing was is because I spoke to him previous, so
Yeah,
he knew what I meant.
yeah.
That's not me, bro. Been a subscriber for a minute. First time I've commented. Okay, all right, all right. I thought it was the dude that came up the other day. I forgot his name, bro. And he had like a makeshift an account where it had the letters and the numbers. That was it. I was like, damn, bro. I forgot. Oh, I forgot his name and everything. He had said it.
All right, sorry
Yo,
about that. I'm back.
if
I'm back. Sorry
nobody
about that.
knows, make sure you guys go sub up to my boy Sneaker Scandals. ETC, Ease the Crave, ETC Zebs, all of them shits. Yo, fat boy, throw the link up, please. For ZAYA's channel too. Thank you. So, where do I want to start? You know where I want to start. I want to ask you, KBONE, where
Mm-hmm.
where we all when everything was over, what we were saying to ourselves. What were you expecting for $6,000?
I expected to have somebody to work with me and help build the infrastructure of the business. You're talking about bulk selling and all of that. And yeah, you give me videos to watch. I watch them. There's stuff about like, eBay accounts, alias accounts, a logo, use Fiverr to create your logo. I spent money at Fiverr to create a logo. I did a lot of this shit. And I understand that to me, a mentorship, I just feel like you should have been more engaged with helping me try to further build it. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I'm trying to contact you and your phone is on silence, not one time did that man tell me you need to call me twice because it's on silence. I wasn't never told that. There were so many things that, you know, I just and look, I didn't do this shit to try to get a refund. That wasn't my goal. I was done past all of it. Let me shut this door. I was done past all of it. So really, I met Soul, I hit him up and I said something and he said that there were a lot of people who said stuff. Do you want to do a secret tape? Did the secret tape. And that's when I was just like, back then I felt like you didn't you I could have got just as much as I did for 6,000 as I could for 97. All right, the mentorship, it wasn't what it was, okay? And what I do understand is I didn't convey any negative feelings to Sniper. I want to stress that. I didn't. So I totally understand his point, you know what I mean? But once I was like a month in, I pretty much felt like, man, this is what are we doing here? Like I've got one list. I'm contacting uh top shelf kicks and then they hit me back and tell me they're not even a bulk seller and they're on the list and Sniper says he buys from all these people. So
Let me explain something to you. Let me stop you real quick. I know Top Shelf Kicks personally. I know Aaron. Like I'm in
right.
Aaron's store at least once a week. All right. I know Aaron is not a bulk reseller, bulk dealer. He has his own resale store. He's big time on eBay. He does 90% of his sales are on eBay. All right. So that right there, I don't know how he was getting these people and saying that, but I don't even think Top Shelf Kicks knows Sniper Kicks.
So yeah, and that's what I mean though. You get in there and you just see like I feel like he just put together some videos and then he wants you to watch these videos or whatever, and that's fine. But if there's if there's a negative situation, it's always your fault. You know what I mean? It's you didn't do the work or whatever. Look, I don't care. You can get in there and you can do the work and do watch all the videos. It's not gonna make you the bulk seller that he claims his videos are gonna make you. I don't or whatever it is. So I'm just
Were you expecting the plug or the
hell,
plug?
well, what do you expect when you give 6K? I expected the plug, yeah. Look, Sniper did all my deals or whatever. I was buying size runs and stuff. I never jumped up over a size run because I was having trouble selling them. I told him these things.
But Cable,
And
you
a
gotta
lot of
stop.
times
And,
I'm just,
you gotta stop and think for a minute. In life, and me being I basically was in the street when I was younger, so I'm a street dude. So I think streetwise. And one of the unspoken rules is you never give up the plug. All right. So if he gives up the plug, if you think logically, if he's giving up the plug, where's he gonna where's he gonna make? Where's he gonna earn?
he's making the money off of me for $6,000.
I mean, how do you know? How do you know if you maybe 10 people have given him that, and that's what he's got to live by. Yes,
I
someone.
really don't care. Plain and simple. Like it says, he's supposed to hook you up with a text thread list of bulk sellers. Where is that at?
To me, I might be
It's
getting a
just
little
it
bit ahead
look
of
man.
myself.
Here's what his thing is to me. Bottom line is it's
I'll be right back.
confusion. It's very confusing, and he needs to clear it up and make it a lot more transparent. He says he's transparent. Then why does everybody else think that why wondering how they got this for 97, how they got this for 500, how they got this for 6K? There's just too much confusion, man. And like I mean, I'm not trying to I don't care for the dude. I don't like I had a bad experience. Anybody can do with that what they want. I feel like I didn't get my 6,000 worth, and yeah, that's how I feel about it. And I didn't give this thing no legs. I'm a nobody out here. All I did was a sole priority sneaker tape about how I felt with my experience, and I felt like it was shit, and it seems like a lot of other people feel the same way. I mean, I don't I wasn't looking for him to pay me back or nothing like that. I just shared my experience. I just
Yeah.
kind of rode along with whatever Soul Priority was wanting to do, with he asked me to jump on the live, I jumped on the live. He asked me to, he told me Sniper was pulling up that next Friday and that I needed to be there. Like, I didn't really care to ask the man questions. I done moved on. I mean, but I did ask him questions, I tried to clarify some things for people, but I don't know. It's just not worth it, man. In my opinion, it's just not worth $6,000. Period. There ain't no fucking way it is. There ain't no way.
If I can ask, and at any point in time, like I definitely don't want you to think that I'm like against you or trying
No,
to
go
trip you up.
ahead.
Yeah. So, but if there's anything that you don't want to answer, by all means, feel free to say that you don't want to answer. So you are actually a business owner of a different business, which is a THCA business, correct?
Correct.
All right. I was wondering, as far as you getting into that business, was it at all similar to the same way like with Sniper Kicks, where it was sort of like a mentorship and you got into it,
No,
or
no, hell no.
was that one something more of like you already knew what it was, so you know how to operate and everything?
I've been in like the cannabis industry kind of throughout, quite a while now or whatever, and it was just something I got into, man. I was a an electrician and I'm an industrial electrician by trade or whatever. That's what my degree's in, and I was doing my job and I made quite a bit of money, but then I kind of just got into this THCA and yeah, I
But in the in the
basically
in the getting into the THCA, did you like, like you just decide one day, hey, I want to go this route, and you did your own research and got your own, because technically, in any business, there's a plug, right? You got to get a plug to be able to get a product to be able to then, flip it. So in
I
the
ran in I
THCA,
ran in I ran into one of my homies who worked for a THCA company, and yeah, that's how it happened. I ran into him. We started discussing prices. I seen that the prices were good enough that I could put something together with this, so that's what I did.
all right. So with that being said, similar to like a mentorship, the only thing is you didn't have to cough up 6 racks.
Yeah, I didn't have to cough up shit except for whatever I wanted to at my own expense, for
Yeah.
whatever,
So
you know.
now one of the issues that I've seen is that I think a lot of people, they see Sniper Kicks, they see he's a reseller. Obviously, he has a connect to a plug. You get with him, and then the price of the product is not really all there. It's not the best price. Similar to your situation where you're getting into the cannabis business, your homie says, "Hey, listen, I got these prices," and you say, "Oh shit, these prices are good. I could work with this." Was that sort of how it was like when you got with Sniper and he gave you the prices? You're looking at the prices like, "Damn, I can't really work with this."
Well, I mean, not till after I had gotten the shoes. Yeah, you can't work with it. You're only gonna make money in this thing. Like, he really needs to tell you that like you're not gonna really make no money unless you're buying like 50 to 100 pairs and you're able to move them before the release date. Like, if you would have told me that in the beginning, and maybe said, hey. Why don't we try you out at the 97 tier or the 500 tier? You know what I mean? Because it doesn't sound like you're quite ready for 6K. Because like I told him, I'm starting from zero. Yes, I want to work with you because I want the best of the best. I had the money. You know what I mean? I want to go straight to the top. I want the best mentoring shit. You know what I mean? I want you. It was just lackluster, man. There were times like I messaged the dude about these people not getting in contact with me, and he doesn't respond about that. He'll just respond to something else that doesn't have to do with that.
And Zaya, not to cut him
And
off,
what I
I
and what I
believe him
did,
because he's
go
like
ahead.
this. He's like that. He jump. Everything is done really fast, and you know, and if you're not up to that level in quickness, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, all right, let's do it that way, whatever way you say. And him, I think sometimes because I've worked with Sniper before, not on sneakers and this and that. I was part of his Discord, setting up his Discord and shit. And when he first wanted to shoot it out, I told him, bro, how much you charging for this Discord? He was like $45. I was like, $45. I mean, like, bro, like you got for $45, that's a lot of bread. And I just think he moves too fast. Like, he's not a bad person. I just think he moves too fast. He gets himself all the way up here, and then he realizes and he's got to change the rules to bring himself back down to the level. You know what
I'll
I mean?
tell I'll
You
tell you
follow?
how it happened, how I ended up, deciding to do it. Like, I was inquiring about it. I watched Sniper Kicks for like over a year, man. Like, I was collecting shoes, watching him. I thought, yeah, he's a good dude. So let me see what this is. So I tell him I want to work with him and all that, and I get a call from the assistant. The assistant's telling me, well, to be in Sniper's inner circle, it's 6K to work with him. And I'm like, damn, no, fuck that. That's not something I want to do. 10 minutes later, Sniper calls me. And this is on me. I fell for YouTube celebrity, plain and simple. I thought The
Yeah, they're
dude
calling the backup.
has
Yeah, they're
following.
calling the
You know
backup,
what
bro.
I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, he's calling me. He's showing interest in me. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I fell for it. And then that's that. And then I mean, he's thirsty about it. You can pay me with a firm. You can pay me with Klarna. You can use multiple credit cards. Like I don't tell that to my people unless they ask me how can I pay you?
He's
How do I
very
pay
strong
you?
about it, is what you try. Very strong about it.
Yeah.
Like,
And
because
and
he
he
didn't
told
want to
me
do
like,
it,
yeah, we'll work together.
all of a sudden
I
he didn't want
believe
to
on
do
that
it.
fucking call he told me it's for a lifetime, and yeah, he can say all he wants or whatever and tell me that that's just for the university, but whatever.
Wait,
And
but hold on. So he told you, said you didn't want to pay that much. 5 minutes later, now all of a sudden he's available to speak.
yeah, he calls me because he wants that fucking money.
Is
So
it?
I thought, damn, maybe this dude is really showing for real interest in me. I got off the phone. I even talked to it about it with my wife. He even messaged me like saying like something about the payment. I'm kind of like it's like just chill, bro. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So it, I don't know. It is
Bro.
what it is. And all he did like on that live like I refuted some of the things he said, but it was just kind of move on to the next thing or whatever. And I get it. It's pretty much like a he my word against his word type thing. And unless you guys want I'll send you guys all my fucking text messages. You can have the whole thread and do whatever you want with it for all I care. Like I don't even want to be doing this shit and coming on here and continuing to like badmouth the man for the experience that I had because I'm the type of dude that like I understand I got played. I knew I was played before a month in, and when I seen OG Trap Jordan's video, I sent it to him because I was like, oh fuck, my heart sank when I seen that, and I was like, what's he got to say about this? And then he says on that video that he did about me calling me a drug addict, haters equals success. See what he says? Those are his fucking words. Them ain't my words. And the day he's talking about, oh look, Steve's praising me for everything. That's the first fucking day I paid you, bro. But
Wow.
nobody really wanted to give a two fucks about that.
What sneakers did you get from him?
I got like the first ones was Tokyo's,
How
and
much did you
then
pay? How much did you pay?
692 for 3 pairs.
What? So that came out to what?
Fuck, I don't know.
Let me do the
Divided
math
by
real
three.
quick. 692.
Yeah,
92 for 3 pairs. $230, bro. What were they retail? 215?
yeah, I think so.
220?
Those aren't bad. I made money off of those. They didn't move really fast or nothing, but I'm like, okay, I'm just starting out. You know what I'm saying? And then the next time, I got some taxis. I think I got maybe like 5 pairs or
What
something
was the
like
most
that.
pairs, what was the most pairs you ever got?
A size run, like with like the gammas probably. I
And how much did you
paid
pay for those?
300 a piece for them. I got them early.
So that,
I did well. I did well with those, but I got Tokyos, taxis, rare airs, gammas, and infrareds. And the only ones that I did, and I got a couple Bugs Bunnies. The only thing I did good with was the gammas. That was it. I
did you make
even,
money on all of that? Did you make money?
huh?
Did you?
On the gammas, yes, I made money. The other ones, no, I lost. Except for the Tokyos, I made some money on them. But the other ones, I couldn't get them off before release date. I lost my ass on the taxis. I lost my ass on the infrareds.
He said you weren't applying yourself, that you weren't working it.
Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna say. He's gonna say that over and over again. I mean, what do you want me to fucking do? I'm watching the videos. I'm telling you guys, I'm messaging him. I sent you, New York Dad, I sent you a message showing you that I said, hey, I'm having trouble selling these fucking shoes. These people won't respond to me. He didn't say shit about it. Nothing.
I just wanted to interrupt real quick before we get too far from it. Like the thing is that that concept where you speak to an assistant and then you say I don't know if I want to do it, and then 5 minutes later the head guy is calling back. That's across any type of industry that involves sales. It's called a lead. You know what I mean? Like you got certain individuals working leads, and then when you sort of got someone that might be potentially a customer, you pass it along to the big dog. So that part right there, I don't really look at that as like scammerish or weed behavior. That was what he was supposed to do, like, you spoke to
Oh,
the
I ain't
assistant, the
mad at the
assistant
man
said
for getting
this
the
guy could
money.
possibly be a potential, they get the guy on the line. Now the thing is that did you have any type of experience whatsoever selling sneakers before you did this?
I told him that. I told him I live in a rural area. I live in a town with a population of 400 people. Is this possible to turn into six figures? Of course,
I'm saying
anything's fucking
the
possible.
Of course, the thing is that so let's apply the THCA business, the cannabis business. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you selling all your product to the local 400 people that's within your rural area?
No.
Bingo. So sneakers works the same way. You don't have to be
Right, I
rural. As
understand.
long as you have an internet connection, you have access to the world,
I understand
right?
that. And his videos are about building accounts on Amazon, eBay, and all this, showing you where to sell at. But, like, when you're paying $6,000, I'm under the impression that this person is going to show me a surefire way that I'm going to get sales for $6,000, and that he's got a better system than just text
The
messaging me.
the problem is that thought process. You thought you were paying 6,000 for an employee. The thing is that he's getting you the sneakers, he's giving you the videos on how to do stuff, but that's still not a guarantee that you can sell the sneaker. Even if you post it on eBay, it doesn't mean that it's going to sell.
But I,
What is going
Right,
to determine what
I
is going to
understand
determine
that.
whether you sell faster than someone else is your price. So if you're already not getting a good price, then you are pretty much with everybody else that is not able to move that sneaker within a certain amount of time. At the end of the day, the selling of the sneaker, that responsibility falls on you. It's not on him. I get it that you hit him up and you say, yo, I can't move these sneakers fast enough. But technically, you're sort of asking him to move it him. You're like, I can't move it fast enough.
No,
What am I supposed to do? So what was Sniper supposed to do? Sell the sneakers for you?
no, he's supposed to fucking mentor me and
He is
guide me and
mentoring
show
you.
me.
Listen, the mentorship is up until the point where the sneaker becomes a sale. He cannot mentor the sale. He can mentor you on how to get it listed, where to put it,
Look,
how
bro.
to label it. He cannot mentor the physical sale that someone comes onto your page and they buy it from you. The only
That
way
is
that you
not.
can really do that is
I
the
don't
price being better than anybody else.
I don't have a gripe about that. I have a gripe with the lack of responses I got for the motherfucking questions I asked.
he's saying that Snipe never answered him. He never got any.
He's
But
saying
listen, you can't say that he
you,
never answered you when he has proof that he's communicating with you.
yes, but he
So it's
didn't
not
answer.
never. So how often is it?
Okay, fucking not never. Yes, he's
So
answering me,
let's
but
not say
it's
that though. Let's not say that. Let's be
okay.
realistic.
It's
How
not never.
often?
He is never responding to the fucking question I'm asking him for sure.
Okay. So he even said that you were very, very active in the beginning. He knew that you were coachable. He knew that you were doing, really good in how you were taking in the information. Now, do you know, by now, have you realized what you paid 6 grand for?
What do you mean?
Okay. Let me not even ask you. Let me tell you. The 6 grand that you paid for was not for the connect. You paid for him to talk to you one on one. When you look at the way that he words it, He doesn't have to talk to you one-on-one every single time because it's him and his team.
He
So as
wrote.
long as one of those individuals is talking to you, then technically he's delivering. On top
Yeah,
of
that's
that,
fine.
hold
That's
on.
fine and all. I'm not saying that like he's not legally doing things how he should or whatever, but the fucking way the help that you get out of it is lackluster for 6,000. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. I don't care
Okay,
what
so
anybody said.
how often was him or someone from your team speaking to you within 5 months? Because also that's another thing that people are not getting. The 6 grand only buys you 5 months. That is it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So let's put it this way. So if 30 days you're doing good, and then you say fuck that Hager's program and you disappear for 4 months, you're on a timer. You're the one that's fucking off the 4 months that you have. You
I
only
didn't
have 5 months to work.
disappear. I didn't disappear for 4 months. I was at level 5, an experienced seller, just like all the other people. So I don't understand where he's getting this disappearing for 5 months bullshit. He sold me infrareds in fucking January.
Well, I never said that you disappeared, and I never said that he said that you disappeared.
He
I'm
did
simply
say I disappeared. Said I fell off a cliff.
okay. So you were communicating with him for the full 5 months, the full first 5 months.
Yeah, I communicated with him just to get sneakers because that's all that it was fucking amounting to. Period.
So again, I'm lost because at first you said that he wasn't communicating, and now you're saying that you were communicating for the whole 5 months.
Look, bro, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I am communicating. He's not answering the questions I'm asking. He just starts talking about something totally different. You can see it in the threads.
Okay, so back to my question that you missed. How often is he and his team, not you, him and his team communicating with you? How
Whenever
often?
I when, when I
How many
send the
times did they
message
No,
get
no, no,
back?
no, no.
asking
We
him
need,
to
we
join
need,
the
we
buy,
need, we need. It's got to be established once
How
a
many
week,
times?
twice
How
a
many
week,
times did
once
you
a
guys
month, two
get
times in the 6 months. Like how many times? How often is he? He, not you.
he-
Him. How often is he hitting you up?
he's hitting me up whenever I ask him things. Yeah, but
What are we
look,
talking about?
bro, you're not getting the point. I'm
No,
asking him questions that he's not answering. Period.
So he's communicating with you, but you ask him a question and he doesn't give you the answer.
He doesn't even talk about what I'm asking him. Sometimes I would text him and I would get no answer, and it would be the next day, and maybe it's a shoe offer.
Okay, so what's an example? Like what are you asking him? Like what are you hitting him up for? You're hitting him up to tell him that you can't move the shoes.
I hit him up, told him I couldn't move shoes, that none of the people on his list are responding to me, that some of the people on his list said, I don't even know why you're messaging me. We're not bulk sellers. Like,
Okay.
what the fuck is that, man?
that's a lot of confusion there because
There is so
they made
much
that
confusion,
list.
bro. There's
Where
like
the fuck did he
if it
get?
wasn't
Where the
so
fuck did he get those
confusing,
names from?
if it wasn't so confusing, there wouldn't be so many confused people and this wouldn't be such a big issue because I'm not
Imagine,
anybody. I'm not looking
imagine.
to get no money back. I'm just telling people I think the experience is fucked up and sour and I don't think it's worth 6K. Period. That's
Yo,
all I was out to do. I ain't
Zaya,
here to get no money back. I'm here to just warn people. I don't think it's worth $6,000. You're not going to get your money's worth.
I think with a good price, I think that it is worth it.
Well, that's your
Yeah.
opinion.
You do so here's also another thing, right? Because and that's why I asked you what the experience was reselling, right? If you do not have any experience reselling, you know what I mean? I think a lot of y'all, and I mean no offense, but a lot of y'all are trying to buy the plug. The thing is that Sniper is a businessman with a business background. What he is trying to do is sell you a business course. If you look at the prices for a business course, university style, the way he's doing it, it ranges between $3,000 and $15,000. He himself said that he paid $25 to be mentored for something. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of y'all really just want the plug. You don't want his classes, you don't want his teachings, you don't want none of that. So you didn't have to pay 6,000. The 6,000 is so that he can teach you. The problem is that even with the best teacher in the world, he can't pass the test for you. The test is selling the product. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't sell the product, like, what is he supposed to do? Sell it for you? And
But
I'm
now
not
let me
saying you specifically, but I'm saying in general, like, think about this. If you're calling him saying, damn, Sniper, I can't move these sneakers, man. What do I do? He can't, all he can do is tell you, bro, are you listing it right? Are you putting the right wording? Like, are you putting it on all the sites that you possibly can? He can't make the sale for you, though.
No, but he sure could have fucking suggested something or answered my questions instead of avoiding
If
them,
you if
and
you
he
was
could have gave me a correct list, one that has
but
a
hold on, the
bookseller
list
on
is
it.
like something different. We're talking about the sales. So if right now you're a
Look,
businessman, listen, you're a businessman that could mentor me right now as far as selling cannabis. So put yourself in Sniper shoes. If I start hitting you up and saying, "Man, I can't move this cannabis. Like, what am I supposed to do?" What would be your suggestion to me?
what would be my suggestion to you? I would
Yeah,
ask you, well, what's going on? Where have
I don't
you
know. I,
been selling it?
I listed
Where
it on eBay and nobody's buying it.
he never answered that to me. We never even got that far. That's what you're missing here, bro. Like I didn't get answers to my questions when I asked them. That's gonna leave a sour taste in anybody's mouth. I don't care who you are. For
I
six
know, but
thousand
listen,
dollars.
the thing is that I'm asking you what you would do though. We already know that he didn't hit you up. Everybody knows that already. That's repeated 1,000 times.
I
I'm
would hit
saying,
them up
are you
and I
listening?
would
You you
ask and
you
I would
can't
talk.
listen if you're talking. That's what the problem is right now.
hold
All right,
on.
bro. Look,
K-Bone,
I'm just saying,
K-Bone,
brother. Like I'm
I'm
trying to
good.
I'm trying to make
Y'all
it make
can
sense
have a
to you,
nice
but like
day.
you just
forget
It
the
was
well
a
he
nice
didn't hit
live.
me up. All right, we get
It
it.
was a
But
nice
you're a
live. I'm gonna
businessman.
bounce.
You're a
All right.
businessman. I'm using you as a
Look.
mentor.
You
Are
disagree
you
with me.
listening? You're
I
not listening to
disagree
shit that
with
I'm asking.
you.
You're not listening.
End
All
of
right?
story.
Do your thing, man.
And you will
listen.
have a good
You on
night.
one part, man. This nigga, man. That nigga got tight, bro.
Want to point out, New York Dad, when you told me, yo, I got one of the guys, didn't I tell you that that's the weakest one to get?
Yeah, you did.
Bingo. I just want to say that.
That was the first thing you told me. The
That's the
first thing
weakest
you
one you
told me.
could have grabbed, bro. Get the Higger from DC, brother. Higger from DC. That
Where,
Higger,
bro? I haven't seen the Higger from DC.
not this one,
Yo,
not this
are
one.
you in the
Listen,
chat?
and
DC?
listen, I have nothing against the guy. The problem is that
No,
he's bitching and complaining
he
that
gotta
Sniper
listen.
didn't hit him up. And the thing that he's calling Sniper is to tell him that he can't move the shoes.
He
So
got
all
confused.
I'm saying is that, bruh, turn it around. You already have a business selling marijuana. So if I use you as a mentor and I say, hey, I can't move the marijuana, there's
Exactly.
nothing that you can mentor me over because it's my job to sell it.
Exactly. You trying to give him the
You're just my connect. You're teaching me how to sell. You're not selling the product for me. So yes, go
show
have
him.
a good night, my nigga. Go smoke, nigga. Go chill. Go have a good night. You got jerked because you're not paying attention, bro.
He got jerked for 6 grand, but he
You got
ain't.
jerked for 6 grand. Come on, my nigga.
We
Come
trying to
on.
fucking tell him how he got jerked, and
And guess
he.
what? Guess what? You wanted Snipe to baby you, and now you coming over here bitching and complaining, nigga. You want us to baby you? No, nigga. Listen to the questions that I'm asking you. I'm sorry that I had to raise my voice, but it's like you keep on reverting back to the same thing. We already heard that. But my nigga, like I'm asking you, how often is Sniper communicating with you? Not you communicating with him communicating with you.
Getting it all confused,
You're
bro.
getting it confused. And maybe that's the part where Sniper is saying, when it comes to the business, put the weed down. Let's handle the business. Listen, and I use myself as an example. I've told y'all plenty of times. When I do the HBLs, do I smoke weed?
No,
No. When I'm
no,
doing business, do I smoke weed? I'm a weed smoker. When
no.
when he got called a drug addict, I defended him and I said, bro, that doesn't make you a drug addict. But why are you smoking during business hours if then it's not going to help you process? He probably just like me. He gets slower when he get the weed in him. My nigga, handle the business and then smoke the weed.
Nice dude. He's a nice guy.
He's a
Bro,
nice guy, but he's a lick.
he's not listening,
He's a
bro. He's
lick,
not
bro. He's a lick, bro. He's a lick.
He's listening to it one-sided, bro. He gotta slow down. You gotta listen before you could respond, bro. He's responding before
Now
he's
listen, I
fucking
want to say
listening.
this. I want to say this, right? If Zaya is wrong and don't make sense, my nigga, tell him to come back. I could dip off. I could go right into the chat, my nigga, and I'll ask my questions in the chat. If he want to answer it, then cool. I don't have to be up here. I was up here to ask some questions and try to get some clarity.
Listen,
If he
I'm not
feels some
gonna.
type of way with me being up here, I don't have to be up here, bro.
He's angry. Shout out to Kalama with the $2.
I'm saying I could get off.
Can bring a horse to water, but can't make him drink. Nah.
I could get off. I could get off. Listen, I could get
That's
off.
rude.
The show can
That's
continue.
rude. He just got rude with me. It's like hanging up the phone on me, bro.
No, but I feel like he hung up the phone because of me. And the thing
No,
is that
I'm trying to tell him slow down, bro.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what?
Like I'm not here to baby him, bro. Like I'm not gonna baby him. I'm gonna. He came up here to answer questions, right? I would have done the same thing to Snipe, okay? And everybody would have been like, yeah, go Zaya. But the thing is that there's too many people that have already established that Snipe is a scammer. That's it. Okay, you've already established that, so you're not part of the conversation. You're not open-minded to none of this. I'm trying to get clarity from this individual.
We're
If
trying
he
to find
feels
out.
some type of way, then my nigga, I could get off, nigga. Like,
There's
I'm not gonna baby you. I don't fucking know you. Like, cool.
1,000 fucking stories. We want to hear your story. You told me you wanted to say you wanted to
But
tell
like
us.
I told you, my nigga, that's the weakest
told
one
me
to
that was
get.
the-
I knew that this was gonna happen, bro. Don't
That was the first shit you told me.
don't get me wrong. I didn't think he was just gonna hang up, but you know what? I knew what was gonna happen. He was gonna. It's like a dog chasing his tail. He's just gonna chase his tail the entire time, and then we're gonna ask him questions, and he's gonna revert back to, but he never answered me. And I'm like, okay, but like, why are you hitting him up? What is it that you're asking? But I need mentorship. I can't move the pairs. Like, my nigga, it's not his job to move your pairs. He's supposed to teach you where to list it, how to do it. He can't do the sale for you. And New York Dad, when I told you, not only was he the worst one to get, but I told you he's one of the ones that thought he bought an employee.
He bought an employee. You told me that from the
He
get.
thought that Sniper was his fucking employee, nigga. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the listing and stuff, but when it don't sell, Sniper, come on, man. Like, sell these pairs for me. Like, the fuck, nigga? Here's another thing. With no offense to none of the students. My nigga, these niggas is signing up for a bulk buying class. I ain't heard not one of these niggas buying bulk. Niggas buying 2-3 pairs.
I'm telling you, the DC cat. I'm dying for the DC cat to come through, boy.
Listen, let's take it back to the motherfucking streets, my nigga. Let's say you're the plug nigga and you got bricks. Okay, let's say you're the plug, you got bricks, and 5 Higgins is hitting you up for 100 bricks, and I hit you up for 3 bricks. My nigga, how quick are you gonna be to call me back?
Not at all.
Bingo! You're calling the niggas that are buying 100 bricks. You're not buying me that wants 3 bricks. You signed up for a bulk buying class, nigga. 50, 100, 200. But then you're like, can I get 5? Because I don't want to get stuck with it. Come on, bro. Get it the fuck together, nigga. Get it the fuck together. I got a better one, nigga. Retire from the shoe business and focus on your cannabis business.
Yeah, shit. He seems to be
doing very well.
He seems to be doing good with the cannabis, bro.
I'm saying if he was doing that good, nigga, he wouldn't give a fuck about no sneakers.
Bro, I asked him why, and he said because he wanted to make extra. He loves sneakers and all that. That's what he told me. But I'm in the cannabis business, bro. He was telling me a lot of shit about the cannabis business in the background. And because I don't know shit about that. But he says
no offense to you, but when nigga is talking about a business that you don't know, it always sounds impressive.
Yeah, that shit.
Like, we don't know that. We don't know that business. That nigga could be saying, "Yo, my cannabis business doing this, that, and the third."
8,000 pounds, 8,000 pounds of bud.
Then you meet another nigga in the cannabis business saying, "That's a little nigga, my nigga. I'm moving weight."
Yeah.
You don't know. It sounds impressive because you don't know the business. But like, you know what? You know what we do know? We know shoes.
Yeah.
Are you impressed? Are you impressed by his progress?
No, not at all.
I ain't. Because we know shoes, nigga. That nigga can't impress us with his shoe business because we know what it is.
But here's the deal. And I told him this before, bro. you gotta fall back and think. Think about what was transpiring here, bro.
Yeah.
Why would Snipe give you his plug, bro? Why would he give you his plug?
Don't get me wrong though, Snipe is kind of promising these higgers the plug.
Yeah,
Like, and I've been said it. That's the part of the business that like,
it's not in a direct way.
yeah. But if I at all could just like whisper in Sniper's ear and him actually take what I say into consideration, I would say, bro, you are the plug, my nigga.
That's
Okay.
what
Before, listen, I was gonna ask a question, but he ended up answering it. I was gonna ask him. I got a list of questions right here, right? I was gonna say, how did you meet or come to know about Sniper Kicks? Right? He didn't say, oh, like I just got on YouTube one day, I seen him and I hit him up. That Higa had been watching Sniper for a full year. So the thing is that take into consideration, that's like me doing business with a Higa that's been watching me for a long time. You doing business with someone that's been watching you for a long time. Can you name a day one right now? Just a day one.
day one
Yeah.
on my channel.
Yeah.
Be best.
Be best. I'm pretty sure that if you had some type of business opportunity and you was like 100%, yo, this shit gonna blow up, and you said, be best, yo, I got this opportunity, you know, I'm willing to let you get in because you wanted my day ones, you know, all I need is 5,000. Be best would go get the 5,000, nigga. And then if you decide to be a fucking jerk and run off with the 5,000, and then we're all telling B-Best, you should have done your homework, she's gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about? I know this nigga for years.
Yeah.
So there it is, bro. All these people that are signing up, they know a Sniper. They've been watching him. Look, he even said, he called me back. I felt like he was giving me the celebrity treatment. These people are watching him. He's talking business. He's talking flipping shoes. He's talking all this good shit. And finally say, you know, some of them say, oh shit, you know what? Man, I want to sell shoes. The thing is that Sniper is a businessman selling a business course to a bunch of higgers that just want to flip shoes. They don't want to do business. They're not going to learn until the end of the year when you have to pay taxes on all this money. And then they're going to say, damn, I should have listened to all them business suggestions that the higger was given.
Well, Sniper gives them a course too. He got a video on doing the taxes.
Bingo, doing the taxes. Listen, I haven't even seen the courses, and I probably can already think of what the courses would be. Number one, how to list and where to list the items, what platforms to go to, how to word your stuff, taxes, keeping track of how much you're paying for a shoe, taking receipts, putting it into QuickBooks, then putting in what you sold it for, looking at your profit margin, tracking it month by month. What profit did you make here and there? Did you go up? Did you go down? Why are you going down? You might be overpaying. Well, hell, nigga, why are you? Here's another one that I didn't even get to ask him. Does the price of sneakers for 5 pairs, is it the same price if I buy 100 pairs?
No.
So there you go, my nigga. Of course you're not making profit. You're talking all the big talk, the big boss talk, but my nigga, you're only copping 3 shoes, 5 shoes. You gotta cop 100 shoes.
So
Or
you
just
got
take your
AJ.
ass to the fucking mall, nigga, and get them out the mall.
AJ
If you
said
really think about it, all these higgers, the way that the sneaker culture is right now, they could go get it from the mall. They just want to be team early.
you could get 3 pairs from the mall real quick.
Yeah.
You're not paying $6K unless Sniper's really selling people some sort of dream.
Well,
I
no,
guarantee-
again, bro, the 6K is so
I
that
guarantee
Sniper
you-
works directly with you. That's what they're paying the 6K for.
But he's over promising. That's what AJ is saying.
I don't really think so, though.
He's over promising.
I don't really think so. At the end of the day, like, bro, like, what we got, like, you know, eight students. I've only seen like 5. So, like, if he's such a scammer and it's so not worth it, then why all them other niggas is progressing?
I hear what you're saying.
You feel me? Like, bro, like, it can't be that bad, man. If you give me like half them motherfuckers, if there was like a line out the door, niggas trying to get up on your platform to give their grievances, then I would say, holy shit, there's something up. Now, is there some stuff that could be explained better? Yes. And that's with anybody. Sniper, us, we can always explain it a little better, make it make sense a little bit more. But my nigga, some higgers, that shit is in one ear and out the other.
He says Sniper gonna hire ZAYA after this live.
I'm saying though, like, you know, The thing is, I like to be logical even with the jokes. What would he hire me for?
to set everybody straight.
Perfect. I'll take the job, right? When a person is at the point where they're ready to sign, you got to pass them to Zaya. And Zaya is going to say, are you fully understanding that this is a business course? Do you understand that you have to put in the work? Do you understand that I can't move the pairs is not Sniper's responsibility, it's yours.
I don't understand where that comes. You can't move 3 pairs, or you can't move the pairs. How is that Snipe's problem?
It's not. It's not Sniper's problem to move your pairs. And then the thing is that the entire time, and I got to go back because the thing is that homie right there, I could have swore that he said that the reason that he didn't buy a bulk was because the price was the same.
Can't
I'm
be the
almost certain if you go back to Soul Priority's secret tapes, when he first gets interviewed, he says something about not buying a bunch because it was the same exact price. So he said, fuck it, I'm just going to buy 3 or 4 because I don't want to get stuck with mad pairs.
It
So
can't
now,
be the same. Though.
so now if I'm going to go look. Okay? That, you know, again, I'm not against him, but the thing is that we are in a time where people lack self-accountability and they like to put the blame on other people. You know, and then they take the next step and they get up on a platform and expose this and expose that. And but like, my nigga, where's your self-accountability? Okay, you couldn't move the pairs because you're not a sneaker reseller. You started off. You're starting off the same way you started off with the cannabis. You was an electrician. You started off with the cannabis. Your homie had a good price and you was able to make it work. The problem is you don't have a good price. And I'm pretty sure if you ask that Higa, when he decided to get into the cannabis business, what the fuck that nigga do? Buy fucking 2 ounces, nigga? Is that what he did? He bought 2 ounces, nigga? He got it popping? No, nigga. He probably went in and bought a lot of products and then he got a good price.
Let me get 3/4 ounces.
There we go, my nigga. Come on, you buying 2 shoes, 3 shoes, nigga, and you're supposed to get the best price because but I paid the 6,000. The problem is neither him nor people in the chat even know what the 6,000 is for.
He's going to the Grove Farm for 3/4.
You don't know what you're paying for.
How many are paying 6,000 though? When you go to his Sniper University page, the 6K is not even promoted. So that tells me it's a very premium level that should have premium support.
Okay, leave that right there. Perfect,
Yep.
right? You know why it's not promoted? And it's something that Sniper said on Soul Priority's a live stream.
Yeah, I didn't catch this, so I'm listening.
And the thing is that one of the guys took it wrong, right? I believe it was the Alan Kicks Soul Priority said, bro, unless you like 1,100%, my nigga, I don't want to work with you. So the people on the panel took it like, oh, look, but Sniper, look, you don't want to work with nobody. No, what he's saying is that, my nigga, like, you know, I'm at 100. Unless you're willing to be at 100 with me, then I don't want to fuck with you. On top of that, I'm not going to waste my fucking time fucking with higgers that are lazy, that ain't putting in no fucking work, okay? So I'm not even promoting that I will work directly with you, but I will have a conversation with you. And at some point I'll say, you know what, let me tell you something. I could work with you directly. Hands-on, you know, I could give you all the tips that I could possibly give you. It's going to cost you 6 racks. And these higgers is quick to do like this. But in their mind, they still just want the plug. They don't want the business side of this. Okay? If you look at a bunch of sneakerheads, bro, these niggas are not businessmen. They're just niggas flipping shoes. Okay? And as long as you flipping cash, you paid cash, you get cash, then you good. Once you start taking payment electronically, Uncle Sam is your new boss. And you better have his fucking money at the end of the year or you ain't doing no fucking business.
You're not doing business no more.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
And listen, I don't got no horse in the race. Like Sniper, like I don't even know this higger. But I get some of the things that he's saying. I'm understanding. A bunch of y'all not understanding. You want to troll. You either hate Sniper. You just want to say, you're not listening. You're not taking it in. Half you niggas don't even know what the 6,000 is for. Even up to this point. And you still don't know what the 6,000 is for.
Dread, are you out there, Dread? DC dude, I mean, we need you up here, bro.
Okay, listen. Shout out to Mr. Perfect. I asked the higger on the panel. That higger dipped off. Mr. Perfect, I'm asking you. All right. Say you're Sniper, and I come to you. I paid 6K, and I can't move my pairs. What is your suggestion to me? How am I gonna move? I got 3 pairs right now. They gotta get moved, or I don't have no money to re-up. Mr. Perfect, you are my mentor. Tell me what I'm gonna do to get my money. What am I gonna do? What are you gonna tell me to get them pairs moved? What you're gonna do is you're gonna ask me, all right, Zaya, like where did you list it? I'm saying I listed it everywhere you told me to. eBay, whatnot, all these platforms, I listed it. All right, Zaya, did you write it the way that I told you to? Yes, I wrote it the way that you told me to. Zaya, did you list it ahead of time? Did you give it time for people to see it? Yes. When you gave it to me, I listed it on point. Okay, cool. What next, though? What next?
You already gave him. You already gave him everything that.
Bingo. But tell me
You
how
already
you
gave him everything.
players, nigga. What's gonna happen is a nigga that said, "But I gave you 6,000." You know what their expectation is? But nigga, take the pairs back and give me the money. I can't move them. Give me something else. And when I can't move that, take that back and give me something else. And when I can't move that, take that back. My nigga, fuck out of here. No wonder there's no refunds. Okay, and I don't mean shout out to Mr. Perfect. I'm not talking directly to you or anybody in specifically. You know why there's no refunds? Because there's too many niggas out here with no accountability and want to always pass the buck to the next person instead of taking your loss, nigga. You don't know how to move shoes.
Your mic is off.
You know, or you just have a price that puts you at a position where nobody is looking at your shoes. They're looking at the person that has it for less. And then, you know, team early, you only got like a week and a half, 2 weeks, you know, sometimes maybe 3 weeks before the release day. And then, you know, now the way that the sneaker culture is, once that release day hits, that's it. It's over. If you didn't move the pairs, you're fucked. So then you know what you do? Instead of being fucked and saying, damn, let me figure out something else to do. Let me fucking harass Snipe and say, but Snipe, but I can't move the pairs. I gave you 6,000. Give me a sure shot way of moving it. And the thing is that even the people that hate Snipe, my nigga, you can't even do that. No one here has a 1,000% sure way of getting rid of that shoe. You don't. All right. When you get the shoe as a reseller, you have to list it. It's like putting bait on a fucking reel and throwing it in the lake. Is it 100% because you put bait on it that you're going to catch a fish? No. You might have to have a better fish, lower price to make the sale. How are you supposed to get a better price in a bulk selling class buying 3 pairs? How? How are you supposed to do that? Okay, you're not even buying 100 pairs. And the thing is that here's another one, right? Because plenty of questions that never got answered. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. In the 30 days, you telling me Mr. Smoke a lot, he don't know that fucking this shit ain't working for him? Let me cash out on before the 30 days and get my money back? Come on, bro. He had 30 days. Sniper said you have 30 days. Sniper even said people sign up, nigga, use all of his courses and then get a refund. Don't get me wrong. I would tell Snipe, fuck no, nigga. Okay, we're not doing that. You're not just using up all the courses, nigga, and then dipping the fuck out. That nigga just gave you a free business course? Who does that? Who does that? Business courses, if you go to a fucking college or a business center, nigga, range from $3,000 to $15,000. If you ask me, Snipe at 6,000 is on the lower end of what people charge for that. See, people not listening to Sniper's story. I listen to his story. He's a business guy. He's a nigga that was playing ball, nigga, and got injured. And then his brother was doing business, flipping shoes to get through college or whatever the case may be. And then Sniper said, oh shit, you know what? I could flip shoes and turn it into a business. The problem is that majority of these niggas don't want a business. They just want a connect so that they can flip some shoes. You know, I just wanted to get a couple of extra shoes. I just wanted to make a little bit of extra money. You know? And the thing is that even with KBONE, you know, he already has another business that he could take the business classes that Sniper is giving, and he could even apply it to his other business. Shoes, weed, reselling, you could resell anything. It's a simple concept. Buy for low, sell higher. My nigga, you know what I mean? Like, and when the profit is low, right? At least me, this is what I learned. When it's low profit, that means you got to buy more items. If your profit is only $5, you got to buy 100 just to make $500.
Yeah.
If you got a higher profit, then cool, you might buy 5 and say, you know what, I'm just going to stick with the 5 because all I want to do is make a little bit of extra money. But at 5, KBONE could have went to the mall. If that nigga lives in a rural area, that nigga don't got a Foot Locker?
Nah, I don't think he has 400 people, population 400.
I'm saying though, like, okay, let's say for sure he doesn't have a Foot Locker. Where's the nearest Foot Locker?
Gotta be, if it's rural, bro, it's gotta be miles away, bro.
Listen. Unfortunately, that guy's type of attitude, my nigga, is rural because he said so. Did he even tell you where it was at? Does anybody know the rural area that he's talking about?
Nah, I don't know.
Bingo!
Really asked.
Know where the fuck this nigga is at. For all we know, he could be in a major city and he's just lazy.
Well, talking about the lazy part, Snipper said that he didn't do nothing. He didn't work it at all.
Well, no, listen, Snipper in the beginning said within the first month he was doing good. He was taking all the courses, he sounded motivated, he was praising Snipe. But then, keywords, he fell off a cliff. To me, that means you stop communicating. Right?
You just
stop communicating. What you end up doing is you stop communicating, you start taking on the attitude of, man, like, I ain't gonna have no self-accountability. Man, I'm saying, but they not looking for me, but I paid $6,000, but I'm saying that nigga, what that nigga supposed to do, nigga? Come to your house, nigga, and get you out of bed?
Yeah.
Come on, my nigga, like, it you know, like,
customers ain't gonna come knocking on the door. Yo, I want to buy a pair of sneakers.
He wants Snipper to fucking wake him up out of bed, nigga, give him fucking leche, nigga, burp that nigga, get him clothed, take him to the fucking UPS to drop off packages. When the packages ain't selling, Snipe, you do it for me. Man, come on, bro. And again, I'm not trying to defend Snipe because, you know, there's still one major question that has not been addressed. Do you know what it is?
No.
And it came from your platform.
What?
That whole Black Cat free Jordans that was manipulated and homie knew he was gonna win.
That's the dude that we're waiting for.
Man,
I don't know
every other question. That should be the first question that was asked. He heard that you had a free Jordan giveaway, and the person that won said that you rigged it.
That you rigged it. That he knew he was going to get the free Jordan.
That's what we need to be asking.
He said it.
Everything else we asking just leaves a Higa to have no self-accountability for their actions. Okay? Let me tell you something. If I was doing everything right, 1,000%, and I was failing, I might be interested in saying, you know what, like, I want something back. Like, my nigga, I did everything absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? And it was a complete failure. What's up? Can I get something back? Right? And I mean no offense, but none of these Higas really want anything back.
Why?
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Because somewhere along the lines, you might have to take self-accountability in your brain and say, damn, I didn't really do it exactly how that nigga told me to do it.
But
I don't know.
I mean, the Dread dude, the DC guy.
Yeah, the DC guy is cool as shit, you know what I mean? And even he said at the end, I just want to get some shoes, man.
He didn't want nothing back because he did, you know, everything was going well for him.
Yeah.
He just didn't like the fact that, you know, it didn't work. He was losing. He was losing. At the end of the day, he was buying bricks, and it just didn't work out for him. And it's like, you know, it goes back to the same thing, bro. It's only gonna benefit what you put into it, bro. What you put into it. But the black cat rigging, that shit, I was like, what? I was like, holy shit.
I don't think anybody has asked that yet.
Snipe was very quick to take 6K though from a guy that admitted he is and ground level and knows nothing about the business. But he had to AJ.
Hey,
He
listen,
had.
you know what the answer to that is? That individual still does not know what the 6,000 is for.
Yeah.
You still don't know, my nigga. You don't know what the 6,000 is for.
We don't.
You,
We
you
none
said, you
of
said
us.
all that, and it sounds smart, but you still don't know what the 6,000 is for.
The 6,000 is for learning the business, getting a what is it the course, the course.
Exactly.
Business
Snipe is
course.
supposed to take $6,000 from the higgers that don't know shit. That's why they're paying 6,000 because they don't know shit. Sniper has to fucking damn near walk them niggas holding their hand, and they're still fucking bitching and complaining because they can't move the pairs.
Yeah, that's
Everybody else paid. Like, here's the thing, homie the homie that you had on here, the DC higger,
yeah.
that higger didn't have to pay the 6,000 because he already knew how to flip. He just had to pay the 500 to get the connect. Now that's the part where I agree that Sniper needs to have like a department. It could be ZAYA. Right before you sign the affirm thing and you press go, you have to talk to ZAYA. And ZAYA is gonna re-go over, like, hey, do you know what the 6 grand is for? You're paying for Snipe to work with you directly. Do you understand that the term snipe means the whole team?
The whole team.
Me, I can have fucking 10 other higgers, 10 teachers. As long as one of them higgers is hitting you up, they represent me directly. And if it's a bigger issue, then the teacher will then say, I'll get you sniped. Don't worry. Here's another one, right? Another question that didn't get answered. Snipe asked KBONE, and KBONE didn't answer this. He said, bruh, was there ever a time that you asked for me to get on a call and I said no? He can't answer that because the answer is no, my nigga. Them niggas are available, okay? Maybe they're not answering. Here's another thing also, right? I was up here talking to KBONE, and the small time that I was talking to him, I'm asking him questions, and he is doing something else. He's talking about something else. You know how frustrating that is when, you're trying to take care of multiple people, and you got the one higger that just ain't listening. It ain't registered in his brain. You gotta say that shit 100 times, and then you find out that while you're talking to him, the nigga's high. I think I would be pissed off too. I'd say, nigga, don't call me when you high, nigga. Call me when you sober, so that maybe what I'm saying makes sense to you. Okay? Snipe is supposed to take 6 grand from the naive people. He's supposed to. They don't know shit. That's what the 6 grand is for him to teach you specifically. He's holding your hand. He's got 10 other motherfuckers on the team that are helping you. Like, the higger you had up here, the DC higger, that nigga didn't need no help. He might have just been confused by the working directly with Snipe, right? And said, oh shit, yeah, of course I want to work directly with you. The thing is that Snipe doesn't want to work with you to give you the plug or sell your sneakers for you. He wants to work with you to turn you into a business. Just pay the 500, let him give you the plug, and then if he don't give you the plug, then that's something to complain about. The plug only costs 500. It don't cost 6 racks. That's what I learned. And don't get me wrong, listen, I started this on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I was with y'all. 6 racks? That's crazy. Why would anybody pay that? That's insane. But now I listen to him, and now I say, oh shit, it makes sense. That's what the thing is. Some of y'all have just hate where you just don't like them. I can't talk to y'all. Y'all already, you're one-sided. Okay? Other people are not listening to what the price is for. And then, duh, that's why you sign up for the wrong product. You bought the wrong product. Come on, man. Okay, that's a different thing though, right there, right? Again, like
who's Brian? Are they like promoting somebody else? Who's Brian?
No clue. But what I do know is that, like, I'll be talking about one thing, and even my own people do this to me, and that's why I gotta get you squared away. I'm talking about one thing, you're trying to pivot to something else. Okay? Tell me that you understand the part that I said, and then we could pivot to the part that you want to talk about. Stop trying to pivot when I'm talking about something. And that's if you are trying to talk directly to me. That is why I don't talk directly to none of y'all. It's like talking to a fucking wall sometimes. Understand what we're talking about, and then we can move on to the next part. That is one of the problems that the panel had, where they're all over the place. They're all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're asking the Higa. There's an instance where they asked the dude a question. The dude is looking. They ask Sniper a question. Sniper's looking up the info, and then they pass it to another guy, and the guy immediately asks a different question. It's like, bro, like, slow down. Understand one part, and then let's move to the next part. And then when you understand this, we'll move to the next one. Hopefully, everybody understands what the $6,000 is for. Now, if you want to move to ZAYA, but he's not telling nobody about the connects, all right, then let's move to that part now. But you still got to understand what the $6,000 is for. The people that paid $6,000 was for one-on-one building your business with Snipper. If you don't need to build a business, you just need a plug. You only have to pay $500.
Learning the business.
Learning the business.
That's what you paid $6,000 for. Learning the business.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, man, I know everything. I'm saying, though, like, do you really? First and foremost, a bunch of you niggas are operating off of, you know, just whatever your name is. You haven't even established an LLC. An LLC, you know how much money that's going to save you at the end of the year? You can write off the gas that it took you to go get the pears at the mall. You can write off the food that you had to eat while waiting in the line. You can write off this chair that you're sitting in. You can write off the shipping cost.
I tell my people that shit all the time.
You don't have an LLC, nigga. You
gotta have an LLC. You gotta have an LLC.
And don't get me wrong, listen, you only have to have an LLC if you are doing anything outside of cash transactions on a wide scale, right? If you're selling a lot and you notice that a lot is going to PayPal, is going to eBay, is going, my nigga, StockX, Alias, my nigga, the government knows you're making money. And what you think you're gonna do? You're gonna play them at the end of the year, nigga, and say, "But I didn't what flipping sneakers? But I didn't do nothing." They're gonna say, "Fuck, nigga, man, we're gonna audit your ass, and you're not gonna have no fucking receipts to show the auditor, and you're gonna lose. It's an automatic loss."
And they're gonna get their money at the end of the day.
Again, you don't want to go through that. The only way to do it is cash only. You pay cash, you accept cash for the sale. That is it. If you do that, then you don't ever got to talk to Uncle Sam ever.
Is that you, DC? Is that DC right there? I think that is him. DC, is that you?
Listen, the thing is that you say,
Wait.
no, I paid for the plug. You didn't though. Like you that's what you thought you were paying for. The $6,000 is not for the plug. And let me tell you something.
There you go. All right.
If you have a conversation, if you have a conversation somewhere and he's telling you that the $6,000 is strictly for the plug, my nigga, you could get this nigga. You could sue him because that's not what the $6,000 was for. The $6,000 is for him helping you build your business. I already said the DC Higga that you had here, B-Bow Kicks, he sounded like he already had the business down packed. He just needed the plug. That was $500. That's why there's so much confusion. That's why these guys are confused. And then, you know, KBONE is saying, but that's why everybody's confused. And I'm like, you're right. Everybody's
coming up right now. I got him. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Maybe I could take these questions that were for KBONE. Unfortunately, you know, he a little high right now. Man, just sit back. I think the DC Higga can answer these joints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The DC Higga seems more like, you know, a level down. The KBONE Higga, like, you know, like, and I was vouching for you. Listen, I'm a weed smoker. But I just realized that, you know, as I'm asking you stuff, you're just reverting back to the same thing you were saying. And I'm like, but I'm asking you something different.
So Priority said Friday night Sniper said the $6,000 was for his number direct.
Now here's the thing. 6K gets you the number, right? But I paid 6K just for a 7-digit number. No, what he means is that you got his number now. He's gonna coach you directly. He's gonna coach you. He's gonna answer your call. What the heck? Don't get me wrong. He definitely got to explain to Higgins that you got to dial it twice. Like, not telling people that. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, not everybody knows that little trick that you got to dial it twice in order for it to go through. He got to tell people that. But paying for the number means you're paying the direct connection to Snipper and the whole team. The niggas is gonna help you directly. You still get the classes and stuff like that. But if you think about it, like, there's people that they could take a course, right? They could take like an online course and be perfectly fine. There's other people that they need a tutor, which is an actual person there that you could ask the same question 10 times and the tutor could stay there making it make sense to you. There's some higgers that it just makes sense. One time you hear it, they're ready to go. Other people need to be told multiple times. I'm even different, and I tell this to everybody. I'm not a book learner. If you tell me, yo, go read this book and it's going to explain to you how to, do this project right here, I'm going to be stuck forever. It's not that I can't read, but like when I'm reading it, I'll be like, damn, but what does this mean? Like, I'm an overthinker. But if I have a person that shows me how to do it, okay, fuck reading the book. I'm going to show you how to do it. Do it this way. You show me how to do something one time, I could do that shit, bro. I could keep on going. I could multiply and do it multiple times. There's people that's different, that people learn differently.
So AJ said a lot of assuming going on. However, it is clear that there is lack of structure, expectations, transparency, and accountability. Snipe really should take a look in the mirror and mitigate this going forward.
I'm saying though, like, a lot of assuming going on my part and on yours too. You're assuming just as well as I am. So like, again, but then here's the thing, right? Assuming, but then like he got on the thing on Soul Priorities and he answered questions,
Yeah.
So he answered questions. I was able to clear up a bunch of stuff that I said, oh shit, now that makes sense. I even said it in the chat. I said, oh shit, it makes sense what the 6K is for. Here's another thing. What's the point of asking somebody a question if you're not prepared for their answer? I'm looking in the chat yesterday in Soul Priorities as that higger's answering the question. They're like, man, he capping. Man, he lying. Man, he not telling the truth. So it's like, then what the fuck is the purpose of asking him? Let's just assume all day. Let's just assume all day long. You assume, I'll assume. It's a great show. Look, we've done more here assuming than KBONE did answering questions. Right? When did that nigga get the fuck up out of here, nigga? Within the first half an hour. Nigga, we an hour and a half into this John. We making it make more sense now without an actual person that went through it here, and none of us have gone through it.
Come on, DC. We waiting for you.
And salute to him, man. If you got time, like, I don't want to waste a man's time and stuff like that.
That's after the fact, though.
Now, you ask me, who has it the worst out of all? I told you this. We had this combo. You know who has it the worst out of all these students?
Who?
DC.
Why?
DC liquidated a fucking $120,000 collection to $50,000 to try to get in on this.
He did.
With the thought process that, my nigga, after a couple of flips, nigga, I'll get all my shit back.
That's what we was
ended up losing everything.
I don't know, bro. And he's got to have some. He's a better man than me, bro.
He's a better man than both of us, my nigga. That's when you start, you start looking at that fucking toolie, nigga. Like, yo, I might have to catch this nigga slipping, nigga. Like,
me, bro. That boy.
While everybody complaining about losing $60,000, nobody is even taking into consideration that someone liquidized their collection damn near to half its value. That's already a $60,000 loss.
70.
And then you didn't even make it back. Nothing back. Like, that's the nigga that should be angry.
That's a fact.
And you know what that nigga said at the end of the interview? My nigga, I'm not even tripping. Just give me the connect. Just give me a solid connect, nigga, so I could get busy.
It's crazy.
Come on, man. Come on. Okay, so I'm sorry that I don't feel so much for the $6,000 nigga that just wasn't paying attention. I'm actually even more pissed off I'm pissed off for DC, because technically, whatever wording was, it made DC think that he had to cough up the 6 when he didn't. He already was flipping sneakers. He was already generating. Hell, he knows some shit that I never even heard of, my nigga. Somewhere where you could send it to a warehouse and them niggas do all the work for you. So really, that nigga only needs a solid plug that could give him 100 pairs whenever he needs it. you know, and instead he had to cough up the $6,000, you know, like when he really didn't. He only needed 500. But and listen, that's going based off of what Snipper said yesterday. Snipper said this stuff. He broke down what the prices is for. Okay, so the only thing that I could think of is that, you know, either DC didn't understand how he was pitching it, or Snipper is deceptive in how he is pitching it to DC. He's making DC think he got to cough up the 6 when he really only got to cough up the 5. And I say 6 and 5, $6,000 and 500. Those are the different prices.
Bro, he coughed up $6,000, bro.
$6,000 is for Snipper directly. 500 is for get the plug and get the, you know, be part of the school and all that. And then I think there is an alternate version to the 500, which is the $100 a month for 5 months.
So,
you know, and again, I'm you might think that Zay is assuming. No, I just listened to the stream yesterday. I'm listening to Snipper talk instead of just being with my pitchfork talking about, you know, let's put fucking Snipper on the fucking cross. There's some of y'all that don't want to listen to it. You don't give a fuck about the story. You just want to, you know, get your troll on. That's cool. That's not me.
There is some lack of transparency there, bro. There's I mean,
but you know what?
People can be confused, but you know,
there is a lack of transparency though. Which one of the students proved it?
DC.
Did he show text messages?
No.
We're just going based off his word.
Yeah, but
that's not proving shit though, my nigga. That's not proving nothing.
Bro, he even said about the listen. What got me was the shit that about the free black cat. So he's hiding something. How do you do that? How do you get people all up in your live stream talking about you're doing a giveaway for a free thing, and you already know that nobody's gonna hit it because you're trying to generate fucking people to come to your school or to sign up for your free class because the first class is free.
Well, that's something that, you know, and I didn't get to watch the whole Soul Priority joint. Yeah. What I did was I just rewatched KBONE so that I could be prepared for this. You know, now that this is obviously over, you know, it is what it is. But like now, I'm gonna go back and watch the other half.
You watched DC though. You watched DC.
I watched DC off of you though, but DC didn't go on Soul Priority joint. You know what's the only issue with DC here with you? That fucking Snipper is not on the same thing talking back. You know, and sometimes you gotta let niggas talk.
Not to say anything bad about Soul Priority, bro. It was just too much.
It's the thing, you know what the problem is that, and shout out to Soul Priority, the general makeup of the podcast are all those characters.
I understand that, and I'm not saying anything bad.
You see how it's different here? You're the main guy, and I'm just your guest. That's, you know, just come in with some questions.
And we're just going back and forth.
Bingo.
You know
just us three. Just us three.
Over there is just like it was everybody going at the same time, and it just got a little crazy. It got to the point where I was like, I got lost. I got lost somewhere along the line.
You can get lost. You definitely can get lost when there's a lot of people like that. You know, if you notice when we first started, I was waiting for somebody to say, "Is Zaya gonna say something?" I'm saying you gotta let the man talk. Sometimes y'all don't give a fuck about talking. Y'all give a fuck about an argument on the screen. That's what. Yeah, let's get it. Them niggas is arguing it, but we're not getting to know actual facts. Okay, I'm sorry that doesn't excite me like it used to back in the day. And the only reason it excited me back then is because the donos were ringing crazy. That's it. I've been said. You don't want to see with some fucking dude on a fucking panel for fucking hours at a time.
Where DC at? There he is. He said he did not let me on the panel to address Snipe. I thought he was. Come on here. We asking you to come on here.
Yeah, but the thing is that what DC is saying is that you need that dialogue between DC and
Sniper. Yes.
Listen, if you can make that happen, that's a good stream right there.
Yeah. DC,
Sniper, you, I could come on as a guest. I'll shut the fuck up until you say Zaya. You go.
I know Soul Priorities.
Let you go one at a time. One at a time. You know, like it's just utter confusion. And then it turns into the show that the people really want. The people just want the arguing. The people don't want none of the facts. You know, hell, if people don't like Soul Priority, not Soul Priority, if people don't like Sniper, why wouldn't they want to see just Higgers arguing? Higgers going back and forth, Higgers cursing at each other. Me, unfortunately, I'm one of the few that like, I'm like, all right, it's a cool argument, but like, bro, can we calm it down and then, you know, like get a question answered and see how to make it make sense? These Higgers just want to see arguing all the time, bro. And I get it, you know, like YouTube is for drama, nigga, like, but like some of us just want to see more than that.
A lot of people love the drama. That's what I was.
They love it. They love it. And as they should, my nigga.
Come on. I
As
put
they
some
should.
of that joke, and I told the guy KBONE I was putting it on there. And right away, oh, look, they sent him a fucking DM talking about, look, New York Dad is talking shit already about you. He's got
Pay
this.
attention. You saw how they already started it off with drama? Like,
Damn, son, we wasn't here for the drama, bro. I'm not trying to do this for drama. I'm trying to do this so everybody could be understood and clearly heard. You know what I mean? What do we got? AJ said what? Anytime I see someone like Snipe get all hyper, waving their arms around, name calling and exaggerating like he was on Friday, my discernment automatically thinks they're guilty. I mean,
yeah, but you know what? Listen, you seen me, bro. When I get into it, I'm an animated person. I make faces. So what does that mean? I'm a liar?
but I'm just saying it's a different scenario though, Zaya. And I'm looking at it the same way a lot of people were looking at it. And you know, the stuttering. Once he started stuttering, if you looked at the chat, everybody, oh, he's fucking guilty. He's fucking guilty. He's guilty. He's a fucking scammer. Look, he's stuttering. He doesn't even know what he's saying. You know,
you know what another one is? And they do that all the time. Man, just answer yes or no.
Just
Why he gotta talk for? Why he gotta break it down? Nah, nigga, say yes or no. That's it. And then the nigga say, all right, fuck it. Yes. And they be like, what? What you mean, yes?
That's it.
What you mean?
What you mean? That's it. That's all you're giving us is
That's
yes.
it? That's all you gonna tell us? Yes? Man, that nigga's lying.
He's guilty.
Holy shit.
But his actions, his body language, he was nervous. Obviously, he was nervous. So
I don't think so, though, man. I think he was
nervous. I think he was a little nervous.
I think
Listen,
that was cool, calm, and collective, nigga.
the part when Sneaker Files, I don't know if you saw this. I don't even want to
I
ruin
didn't see that far. I didn't see that far.
I don't even want to ruin it then.
Damn.
It's just
Go ahead, nigga. I'm gonna watch it anyway. Go ahead.
When Sneaker Files was asking him for the date.
The date of what? The date of what?
A list that he supposedly made of scam alerts. Scammer alerts, like who's considered a scammer.
Yeah.
Well, he was asking him the date. So obviously Sneaker Files knew the date.
Okay.
And he wanted proof, and he showed him he goes, well, when did you put that up there? That wasn't up there. You just recently put that up there. And he wanted an exact time, because when he showed him what he had, there was no scammer list. There was nobody on the list.
Damn.
So what list are you talking about? What scammer list are you giving people if there's no such list at this time? You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Listen, at the end of the day, we don't have to agree. I ain't gonna disrespect you. Don't disrespect me. You know, if you decide that you're gonna disrespect me, nigga, like, you know, I got the ability to just make you not exist no more, at least on my platform. So I don't really care, nigga. Just go about your business. You know, the thing is that I've been said this, that, you know, majority of you people, I don't like talking to you anyway, nigga, because I'm trying to have an established adult conversation, and most of you niggas, bro, the shit would be in one ear out the other. All you want to do is troll. You have already hate for an individual. You want me to join your hate, and I'm a one-man show, nigga. I'm not joining none of you niggas. The fuck? I do me, nigga. All the time, I do me. You're gonna make it make sense to me. I'm not just gonna join your little hate train, nigga. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, that's not what we're here for.
No, not at all.
I'm not here to throw no hate.
Imagine you say he was nervous. I said, you know, from what I seen, I didn't think he was nervous.
Are
we enemies now?
What?
Are we enemies now?
No.
No,
You
we
have your
bros, nigga. We just got a difference of opinion. That's it.
opinion, bro. I
A bunch
respect
of these
it.
niggas don't know how to do that, bro. They don't know how to do that. They start
Nah,
getting disrespectful, and then the thing is that you're just a chatter, nigga. Like I could just do like this to you, nigga, and you're gone. So like you already we're not already not on the same level. Like bro, like come on, man. It don't gotta be disrespectful. You know, let's just agree to disagree. Okay? I seen something, you didn't see it. You seen something, I didn't see it. Let's just stay there.
no.
It's no big deal, man. It's no big deal. At the end of the day, most of the people that are talking, it's not your 6K that's lost. You're not in the school. You just on the sidelines, just like me.
I feel, but I feel like, bro, we're in a sneaker community, bro. It's
Yeah.
not that big. It's not that big at all, So, I feel like, bro, if somebody's wrong in this, bro, I think everybody has some kind of wrong in this shit.
Yeah.
A lot of these people that feel that they got due for 6K, you know what I say? They were wrong. That why they're wrong? Because they didn't take the time out to stop and read that contract. That contract says it all. If you stop and read that shit and you didn't say, yo, here's the money, and didn't read the fucking contract they sent you. Well, I gotta speak up for DC. DC didn't even get a contract.
So that's another question that I had. Like, I was gonna say, because here's the thing though. I think some of them are getting it confused and thinking that the affirm is the contract.
Well, DC said he didn't get no contract at all.
No, but
And
DC said the only thing that I got that I signed was the affirm thing.
a firm, yeah, but everybody knows a firm is what you call it, a site to pay.
Yeah, but if you take the KBONE nigga, the KBONE nigga might think that that's the
Oh,
contract.
yeah, the K-Bone Higa, I don't know what
That's what
he's
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that honestly there's no contract. I don't think there's a contract. I think Sniper is
I,
just saying, hey, listen, I could be
Snipe
your
said there is
personal,
a contract.
huh?
Snipe said there is a contract. There
So
was a
why do you say, so
contract.
why nobody produced the contract yet?
And it states on the contract that the 6K buys them connection with him for the 5 months, and it also with connection with his team.
So then if you're signing a contract that says that, how the fuck you getting up on here talking about you don't know what you're supposed to get?
Because they didn't read.
They didn't read, nigga. You feel me? Like, hey, but you know what? Listen. With all due respect, nigga, man, how often does a nigga read the fine print? Usually a nigga don't read the fine print, nigga. You just get the signing of that bitch.
We're knocking on the doors, DC, baby. Yo, salutes, bro.
Yo,
What up?
what's good? All right, now, first off, ain't no fucking contract. I ain't never get no contract.
I
We gonna
just
start off with that shit. I ain't get no contract, homeboy. So
Listen,
chill, chill.
the only thing that would have your signature is just the affirm thing, right?
No, they don't got. I ain't signed nothing. Ain't nobody got no signature. I got what a firm is gonna have is basically a receipt. It's a receipt. It's letting you know you paid. That's what
Yeah.
that is. Ain't no papers come in. I ain't signed nothing. It wasn't no electronic signature. It wasn't none of that.
Snipe
Wasn't none
said
of
that.
that. My
Snipe said
bet, my whole thing was first of all, I wasn't even trying. I was sitting back and I just keep seeing on my timeline people coming. It was different platforms coming after Snipe. So sole priority, I hollered at him, jumped in his inbox because it seemed he had K Bone on there. K Bone was speaking. I heard his tapes. And I was like, man, this shit sound kind of familiar here, man. Like this shit sound like spot on. So that's why I even jumped in. First of all, what I also learned from even listening to this shit is that you got somebody's paying $100 and they got the same access that somebody's paid 6 bands. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: when I first got in, after I paid him that 6 band, after I paid him that shit, when I first got in and he showed me everything and told me everything, I let him know basically, bro, I'm already doing all of this shit. I don't even, only thing I needed was basically the plug, the direct connection to your plug. So if that's the case, if that was established, he could have been like, oh, well, then you should. You only need to do the 500. I recommend you just do the 500. This 6,000 is going to get you a whole bunch of stuff that you don't even really need to use. Here, just do this 500 or it just do this 100 or whatever the case may be. But he took that 6 bands. I
Now,
told this man I'm ready. I could get an LLC right now if I want to. I could do all of that. My girlfriend, she has an LLC right now. I walked her. She handles all of that. So when it comes to the business side and doing EIN numbers and all of that shit, I got all of that shit down pat. And this is what Nick was trying to push off on like basically that's in the videos. What you said, I'm not going to what's your name? What's it? He's
Zaya,
my
Zaya.
name is
Crave.
my name's
Crave. I'm
Zaya.
gonna call
Zaya.
you Crave. All right,
Yeah.
Crave. Um, um, that's 6 bands, dog. He should have said, look, you don't even need to do all of this. I paid the five. Yeah, matter of fact, I paid the
So hold
five
on.
hundred
So the
first.
so the,
Yeah,
co-
you right. I paid the 500 first. Then he got on the call with me, and then that's when he was like, "Man, how's your capital? You got some money? You know what I'm saying? You got." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good on that." He was like, "All right, bet. Go ahead and basically just walk me into paying the 6 bands. Are you gonna work? You gonna work with me one on one? This, that, and the third. As soon as I paid that, I get into university and I see all of the videos. Okay, we're gonna start watching the videos, and the videos are basically telling me shit that I already fucking know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, fine. It's like what you said, Craig. I agree with you. That 6 bands is for motherfuckers that's from the ground up that have no idea how to sneaker resell or how to even scale a business or any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on that. That is for those people, but for the ones that come in with they ground foundation already laid, all I need is basically to use your name to get me into the doors or get me next to people that I wouldn't be able to talk to on the regular because I don't know who to go to or where to go to. Also, I'm using you because you have done business with people, so you know who's scamming, who you know who's legit, and it's that a third. So that was my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I ain't want shit for I still got access to Nick. I can still call him. He ain't blocked me or nothing like that, but I've never went at him or he never had it in his I don't know if he felt it, but I don't know. I don't pause. I don't know if he knew that, you know what I'm saying, I was uneasy about it. But I just stopped calling him. I just stopped talking. And it's been like a year. And so for 6 bands, you would want to say, hey, if I'm working one-on-one with you, if I'm like and you ain't showing up, or maybe something is going on, or hey, I'm gonna call and check and let you know, hey man, yo, what's going on? Because we actually ask about each other kids and all of that shit. So it ain't just like, you know what I'm saying? Like he know my story, he know what's going on. So it's like when it just stopped, that's when I was like, all right, yeah, it's still he treating it like a business. He treating it like a business. Like it ain't no all that personal shit out the door. Cool. Don't need a friend or nothing like that with that shit. It's just if you going to portray something, keep that shit going. But don't sit up there and use that shit just to, you know what I'm saying? Like asking about my kid. Motherfucker, you don't give a fuck about my goddamn kids. He just texted me the night of, was it Friday? I don't know if he got wind, but he knew that I was gonna be there on that panel on sole priority. This man texted me early that morning talking about, hey brother, how are the kids? I said, what the fuck? I text back, I say, I'll talk to you tonight. Unfortunately, I didn't get my chance to address that man on live, but yeah, man, it's that's pretty much my whole piece of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So any
Now,
questions,
yeah,
I can clear up some shit.
the conversation that you had with him that you said, man, I don't need all that. I just need a solid plug. Was that already
Basically,
after you?
basically,
I'm saying, but
yeah.
was that already after you gave the 6 racks?
After,
Here's another thing. Like, there's no price listing somewhere, nowhere. Nothing that has to do with Sniper has somewhere listed what the prices are. Nothing.
no, not at the time when I did. Now now being as though that his feet is kind of under the to the fire right now. I'm pretty sure he's going back, crossing his T's and dotting his I's. Because
You
there are some things, there are some lists that were updated. It's totally different. I
you
just
just
went
you
on
just
there and
you
I
just
checked it.
gotta you gotta be sure that, like, in all the avenues that he has, he
Mhm.
doesn't have a price listing somewhere. because at any point in time you might miss it, and then he could just refer back and say, "But this entire time it was posted right here." The
No,
person
sir.
just never seen it, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but no, sir, it ain't no pricing list. It wasn't no pricing list.
Well, that should be something that he should fix automatically.
Exactly. So that's
Everybody
just
should
like
know
that's that.
500 gets you lined up with the people that can sell you bulk. 6,000 is my fee to work with you directly. And if you one of the higgers that can't afford the 500, I got the $100 a month, but you got to post date like 5 checks. Why?
Yeah,
Somebody just
I'm
gonna
with
go
that.
in there for the 100 on the first month, gather what they need, and get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, and then on top of that, first of all, before you take any money, what you should have is sort of like a consultation. Like, yo, all right, where are you at? What level are you at? Where are you at with it? Okay, fine. If I feel like you're in the mid-range level, I'll go ahead and I recommend you go ahead and just do the 500 because you'll get this with it. If you starting off down here, where you at with? Do you got any money? Do you know anything about reselling or anything? Okay, fine. Well, you have nothing. You starting from ground zero. You might go ahead and have to pay that 6 bands so I can really catch you up to speed.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's just like if you, it's almost like he's taking the guys that know nothing at all and giving them the bare minimum, and the guys that like that is already probably established, got their own business, they just trying to do something else. He's like, man, you got some capital, let me go ahead and get in your pocket 6 bands. I know you got
What
it.
what he should have did was, yo, how much capital you got? Oh, you got 6 grand. I'm about to give you 6 bands worth of sneakers.
That's what I'm looking at. And I'm
Give me
not
the
and I,
give me the motherfucking label, nigga. Where it gotta go? I'm shipping a whole
exactly.
fucking pallet to your crib.
Exactly.
When you move
Exactly.
that, get back with me, nigga. I'm gonna get you on the next pallet. That's what he should have did.
Exactly.
But he took the six
Exactly.
thousand and put it in his pocket when technically, because when you was first up here with New York Dad, technically, and I listened to this, you had already said, "Yo, wifey got a LLC and she already do all that type of stuff." So that's why in
Yeah.
my mind I was like, "Well, hold on, a DC ain't have to pay the 6 racks. He just needed the plug, a solid plug. Here's 500. Hook me up with a plug. I'm ready to go." The
Yeah.
KBONE Higger, he was starting from the ground up. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He gotta pay the 6 grand. You didn't have to pay the 6 grand.
Yeah, well, and K-Bone, I think with K-Bone, I don't think he just started. I think he just was like a sneaker collector and was just looking like, because that's what I was. I'm a sneaker collector. I've been doing this, and it just so happened it was like, shit, you can make money off of this shit and teach you how to scale this shit, do this shit full time. All right, bet. Fuck it.
But hearing you sold your $120,000
Oh,
collection.
Yeah, I
That
did that. I did that. I did
so
that,
now
but
hold on. Did I understand that correctly? You
yeah,
had a collection worth 120,000.
120
You was
bands,
like, yo, I'm trying to get in on this business. So
basically.
you kind of like sold shoes that got you 50 racks.
Nah, okay, so this is how it happened. All right, I already had my shit, you know what I'm saying? I get in the Sniper University, right? And so me immediately, I already want to do both. I already want to go ahead and start scaling. And so what I was doing was I was like, you know what? I got this inventory. I got shoes that I've never worn. I got a nice little collection. By the way, at the time it was a bunch of 8.5s and 9s. So I found out my feet got a little bigger and shit. So I can't wear them shits. So now all my shits is like 9.5s and 10s. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it with this sneaker reselling shit, if my strategy, I had it mapped out in my head, I'm gonna just start over my collection anyway. So I can go ahead and basically just be in what the fuck I call that shit? Damn it. Not renovation mode, but uh uh liquidation mode. So I was gonna liquidate that whole shit. That was my strategy. My strategy was, all right, fuck, I'm gonna liquidate my whole collection. I know I'm gonna take a loss. I know I'm gonna take a loss. I was looking like I should come off with at least about. I'd be happy at 75. I'd be happy at 75 bands. I'd be good. I could take that whole 75, then I could really get bulk selling. Like, yeah, I need 100 pair of them. I need 100 pair of them. Shit like that. I was actually trying to be a bulk seller myself. So I was really trying. That's what it was. That was me. He didn't tell me, hey, go ahead and tear it down. That was my own strategy. I said that's my own decision. I'm not gonna put that on him and say, oh, he made me lose all my collection. I'm not about to do that shit. That was my decision because I felt like it was a strategy, it was a plan to to my goal faster.
Of
Basically,
course, of course.
that's what
But
that
listen,
was.
when you say liquidating, you really mean you're just moving a lot of pairs at one time.
I'm selling it all. He actually plugged me in. I'm
Because
sorry. He act-
this is what I try to tell people, at least about myself. Because I too flip sneakers, but I am the classic reseller. I'm not selling to another reseller. I'm gonna sell these hoes one at a time, and
yeah,
I'm gonna get all the profit.
yeah. That's what I was gonna do.
When you liquidate like that, you're taking a lesser amount because technically it's just going to another reseller.
Okay, so all right,
You
so yeah,
understand?
no, check it.
That's what
Yeah, I
I'm saying.
got you.
You liquidated. Your collection was probably worth 120 if you flipped them one at a time. But you're like, bro, I don't want to spend time doing one at a time. Let me just liquidate a huge portion of it. Let me get a solid chunk of money, and then I'll put that money into the bulk buying
Why my shit
And
and
echo?
make my shit back.
he wanted to be a plug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Basically,
basically,
And you just
he
basically.
wanted.
liquidated. You just liquidated what you had to get your upfront money to do business.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't even gonna be a plug. I can't even say that because what I'm finding out is I was just gonna be a middleman. Because that's all the fuck they are is middleman. Ain't no direct connection to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You hollering at a motherfucker that's getting it from somebody else. You know
You
what I'm
know
saying? He
why?
just gonna put his little
You
price
know
on it.
why though?
So that's what I
Because
would have been basically.
the reason for that is that what people don't realize is that the plug is Nike.
Yeah, that's what
If
I'm
you
trying
don't get
to.
it from Nike, my nigga, you're a middle to a middle to a middle to a middle. And how many people that gotta touch that sneaker before it gets to you?
Hey,
That's a
I
You
know.
know?
fact.
You know who got the
Yeah,
plug? Foot Locker. They got the plug. Okay?
yeah.
Nobody
Go,
else out here got the plug. Nobody's getting it directly from Nike, bro.
go got the plug.
Go.
And it's wild. It's wild. It's wild, man. It's
Shoes
wild,
direct.
man.
I'm gonna tell you something. I got a pair. What was it? A pair of Travis's one day. I got them
Hmm.
from. They came wrapped up, bro. Like nobody even looked at the. Nobody opened the box. Nothing. They were fucking verified. And what does that tell you? They came straight from Nike, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
let me also
yeah,
ask you though, because Sniper said that he offers a 30-day money back guarantee.
yeah.
Were, were
That's
you
for the
were you
that's
made
for the
aware
low.
about that at all?
Um, yeah, I heard. You hear it in his video because he'll say it. He says it in his video. Hey, if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. In his YouTube videos, he'll tell you that.
Talk
But
to
as
him.
Okay,
far as him doing it,
I'm assuming that your
that's
first
only
30
for the hundred
days.
dollar motherfuckers. I think
Oh, that's only
that's
for
only
the
for the hundred
$100
dollar
niggas.
motherfuckers. He'll give you back $100. That ain't nothing. But when it comes to that five and that
Oh,
six,
okay, there we
Hey,
yeah, I
yo,
don't
go.
know about that.
the raffles, Zaya. Don't
Wait,
forget the
hold on,
raffle.
hold on. So that's
Oh,
something. Listen, that's something that we gotta establish because the $6,000 higgers they don't have an option to get their money back within 30 days.
nah,
That's what I was trying to ask K-Bone, but he's talking
nah,
about some other shit. I'm like, my
nah.
nigga,
You
listen
don't.
to the question.
You don't. And for real, it's kind of smart on Nick behalf because you paying this 6 bands. He like, all right, bet we gonna get you locked in. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. And you gonna be locked in, and you gonna be on his high for 2 months, passing that 30 days. And then once you get to that third month or four, whatever month, you like, man, this ain't really.
And
You
by
can't
then,
get your
it's too
money
late.
back,
Yeah,
nigga. That
yeah.
shit gone. You can't get your money back. That shit gone. That shit done with. Over.
Yo, let me ask you another thing. So, like, as
Am I?
far as whatever transactions you had with Sniper, as far as getting shoes, was there ever a difference in price for a person getting 5 pairs versus a person getting 100 pairs?
Yeah, there definitely is. There definitely is. You got to ask yourself here, man.
Yeah.
You got to ask yourself here. And
I'm saying
for real, that
to me, it's logical. Obviously, the
yeah,
person that
yeah,
buys 5 pairs is never going to get the pricing of the person that buys 100 pairs.
you motherfucking right.
But
Exactly.
K
That's
Bone Higa said that there was no difference.
for real.
Yeah, I
So
want to prove that shit
if
wrong.
I'm
That
buying,
nigga said that shit, bro.
I don't. But see, I don't know,
So
man.
that's why
See,
when he said I only bought 5 pairs, in my mind, I'm just like, well, man, who the fuck want to buy 100 pairs if you're gonna give me the same price if I buy 5 pairs? So like, why am I gonna
exactly,
commit to 100? I
exactly,
just buy five.
exactly. They
But
cut
if
the and every reseller will tell you, like, man, the more you buy, the more I come down on the price. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's come on, that's just the unwritten rule in selling anything out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, let me also ask you another thing. Like, was there ever a moment where you said, "Yo, Sniper, I got to talk to you," and he said, "No." Was there ever a
Nah,
moment that you said, I
no,
got to get
no,
on a call with you? I'm confused about something. Anything
nah,
along them lines, you asked him for a call. Did he
nah.
respond?
I pick up a phone. His shit is always on silent though. His shit is always on
Did you
silent.
did you know the little trick that you got to dial it twice to get through to him?
Nah,
All
I
right, he
hit
got to
that.
explain that shit to Higgins. The problem
Nah,
is, you know why? If you explain that shit to Higgins, now everybody gonna dial you twice, and then
yeah,
there's no point of putting your shit on do not disturb.
right,
I get it.
right,
You know,
right.
do not disturb. Like you got to also realize, also like it kind of sucks. And I was realizing this the other day, right? I'm on social media, so I get a lot of notifications. I
Hmm.
never realized that you could jam your phone up to where your phone is moving slower because there's so many notifications and so many things coming to your phone at one time. I'll be having to shut down sometimes notifications, because it slowed down my phone. So if that's me and I'm not even, like Sniper is dealing with 500 and something plus people that everybody trying to get to that Higa.
I
Could
think
you
it's
imagine
probably
that?
more. It's
Bro, that
probably
that
more.
boy that boy phone probably don't ever stop.
It's probably more. So
You
I that wasn't I ain't like I said, I ain't never had to, what I'm saying, wait, he'll call me back, text, whatever it is, answer any question. If it's something like, hey, if I'm trying to go on the outside and if I try to see somebody like, hey, something came up on my timeline. Hey, you ever heard of this dude? He'll tell me send over his page, check him out. He'll check them out for me, and he'd be like, "Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. If you do, just make sure it's PayPal or whatever, because you can't get scammed on PayPal, which is some bullshit. You can get scammed on PayPal, but
You
yeah,
can.
that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah.
You could
So
definitely.
also, oh yeah, also want to interject. It was some things. This how to let you know that like he knew that I was more advanced and I knew I had shit already established because there was questions I was asking him about dealing because he had some videos, he had some vlogs up there where it's, explaining about like the real business at like EIN and how to get your LLC, what state to get it in, and all of that stuff. Like your W four your tax forms and all of that shit. He all of that information is in there. So when I get to that part, I'm asking him questions and he like, hold on, I gotta check. So wifey over here, that's why I say I'm already advanced. She's trying to ask questions because me being in this, I'm like, okay, cool. It's not just for everything that he's teaching you, you don't have to just apply it to sneakers. You could really apply it to any business that you're in. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what.
You can
And
scale your shit. So that's why I was like, you know what? I was like, you mind? Like, cause my girl, she gonna be sitting up here and taking some, you know what I'm saying, notes and probably, but it wasn't really nothing that she could take from it. She was more wanting to ask him shit that wasn't up there and he couldn't answer it. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. So it was kind of like it was like I would say I would be more advanced than what he wanted it than what he thought or what he basically.
if I could ask you, like how did you come to know of Sniper? Was he like a YouTuber that you watch?
Yeah, no, I saw him on the YouTube.
Um,
Them doggone. It was him. You had your regular people come up. The Jada
just
sneaker
off the
guys
off
and
the
all that
top of
shit.
the head, how long you think you've been watching him before you
Mm,
decided to do business with him?
I think I caught Snipe back in.
yo, Larry G crazy.
I started watching this shit in 2020. We were still in the apartment. Yeah. So I would say 2022. I started watching this shit, but I ain't jumped fully into it till like what was it? 2024. Yeah, into
Okay.
2024.
So New York Dad, do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That a lot of these people, they're watching Sniper. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're building a rapport with this person over the computer. Like you're getting to know this person. This person's letting you in on stuff that they doing. It's no different than you. It's no different than me and our own communities. Right. So with great
Mhm.
power comes great responsibility. If one of these Higgins decides to do business with you, bro, it's your job to make sure that you help them as much as you possibly can.
Exactly.
These individuals see you,
Yeah.
and in a way, they feel comfortable enough that they trust you. In reality, they don't know you.
Yeah, but K Dog was like, yo, he called me up. I felt so good that he
I
told
felt
me.
like it was the celebrity treatment. Like,
Like
And the
what
Yeah,
thing
the
is that listen,
yeah.
I've gotten that as well. Where, but in my mind, I say, nigga, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a person that's on YouTube. I'm the guy that's willing to jump on camera and I could talk my ass off, so I be up here talking all the time.
yo, I've
There's
gotten
Yeah,
that
some
in
people they're
yeah.
so used to seeing you every day, watching you every day, that they're building a rapport with
yeah,
you, even if you
I've
don't know
gotten
them
that
like
shit
that.
in the street. Oh my god, it's the New York
Right.
dad all the time. Like what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
Right. So yeah, so I see Oliver G said anyone could create an EIN. Yeah, you right about that. But this the thing, he's sitting up there putting it up there like it's something like anybody could do it. Anybody could. You're not about to charge me 6 bands for some shit that I already know how to fucking do, man. The 6 bands I want to be I want to call the dude.
Yo,
If she say this these are the list of sellers right here, and this is
look,
what they got. He really has a WhatsApp.
look what Larry G said.
He really. Oh shit.
He said,
Rats, the
I'm
phone better
giving you
be on
that.
high. Like yeah. You right about that. You right about that. You right. That phone better be on high. But the
listen,
thing is,
I
he'll
agree.
call you back. Yeah, he'll
Listen,
definitely call you
listen,
back.
I agree, New York Dad, but then you got someone like KBONE calling you, asking you the same fucking question, nigga, over and over again.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So when we get on the lives and the one-on-ones, he'll sit up there and be like, guys, come on, guys. I'm not gonna hold your hand every time. And so I got that feeling like kind of felt like he was indirect talking because I would talk to this dude like on a regular basis, like all through the week. And I know once a week, I could pick him up, I could pick up the phone and I could call him. If he don't answer that shit, he'll call me right back. You
Sometimes
know
you
what I'm
have
saying? Or text. I do the text. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying? But
I kind of do the same thing, and I don't, and you guys know this, but I don't know if you use it like this. You know, in Instagram, you can have general, and then you can have priority, right?
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. The niggas that be sending me jokes and shit, nigga, you're never in my priority mail.
Yeah, you
You
going
know,
general.
You're in the
Straight
general.
like that.
The
you're gonna
people that are always doing business or somebody hits me up to do business, I leave you in the priority. And every single day when I wake up and I go to bed, I recheck the priority. Did I get back to this person? Let me hit them up. Did I accomplish this business that I needed to do? Cool. The nigga that's selling me memes all fucking day, bro, you're in the general. I get to you when I got time.
I
That
don't
is
do that.
sort of the same concept with him. You know,
And
imagine a nigga like K-Bone is calling you all day, all fucking night, talking about he can't move the pairs. Meanwhile, you got someone else. You got fucking DC talking about, bro, I'm ready for the next batch. What's up? Get me some more things.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta
Yeah.
prioritize. Some
you in
niggas
my
be like,
priorities.
I'll talk to you later, nigga, because you're not talking no business right now.
Yeah, man. So it's like, and the thing about it is, like, I took a hit on the fours, I took a hit on the but I think those are the ones that I took hits on. They were sitters. It wasn't like they was gonna move numbers. My thing was I just had to get them early enough so that I could move them and try to get some profit. But the motherfucker was only taking maybe about $20 off of the marketplace, off the market
That's
price.
the
And
other
so
thing.
by the time I get them and I go try to list them on the aftermarket platform, I'm gonna lose about $50 because they're gonna take their fees.
What are you gonna lose?
Yeah,
And then
yeah. So you
I definitely was feeling you when you said, but bro, I'm in the DC area. Man, I can't be doing no hand-to-hand
ain't
sales.
no hand to hand. Fuck
The fuck
that.
you gonna get robbed,
Fuck
bro?
no.
Oh my
DC
god!
DC
That ain't
stand
gonna
for
get the
don't
game.
come.
All the profits.
DC stand for don't come.
For real, that mean gonna blow your head off for the new Jays, nigga, and not give new two damn.
This
Yo, you
shit
gonna
You
lose
feel
all
wild,
me?
man. This shit wild, bro.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
shit
yeah.
wild. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So it's I'd rather check a jive on the internet, man. You got the page, you got that. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, now I will like, people that I know, like close friends and shit, like people that knew me, I go ahead and drop them off, you know what I'm saying, hand to hand and shit. But anybody else random, hell
But
no, I ain't.
that's the advantage K-Bone had, that he was in a rural 400 people area, so he should have been doing hand to hands, bro.
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
you don't even know if them
basically.
400 people even fuck with Jays like that.
Man, I had I had
You
I
feel
had
me?
two of my good men come through and still bless me just because, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just because they was like, I was like, hey, bro, these joints is about to drop in a week, and I'm looking at the market price. Like, you can get these for retail, bro. He still gave me that. He still gave me that shit though. He still gave me that shit. I got him for 340, and he gave me 340. I was like, man, I at least gave him $20 back, and I sold him for 320. But still, like all of the rest of them, I sent them things to KNet, and KNet just cross listed everything.
Oh
Why
yeah,
the
you was talking about the KNet shit. Yeah, when I
Yeah, the
heard that, I was
KNet
like,
shit.
what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
He
What
did plug me in
I
with the K net though. He did. He did. That's now the exact treatment. When I called K net, he said, "All right, call K net. Tell him you from Blase blah." I called K net. They asked, "Hey, what you trying to do?" I told them exactly what Snipe told me to tell them. They got me in there. You already in there. So what I was told, what I'm understanding is not just anybody can go and show up to KNet like I'm trying to sell, because I went into the Sniper University and I would see people on the post talking about some, how you getting the KNet? Yeah, man, they turned me away and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, they let me in. I was like, did you talk to Snipe first? Did Snipe tell you what to say and this, that, and the third? He was like, nah. Some was like, yeah. They was like, they still didn't let me in though. And I was like, but when I got in, I said, hey, I'm with Snipe. They let me in there. So that's what I was expecting. I need to call whoever bulk supplier. Hey, Snipe, such and such, she sent me. Let me get this. So just exactly how I got into KNet with no hassle, no questions asked. I'm trying to get bulk sneakers. I'm thinking like use this name, like this name hold weight. Sniper, it holds weight. So I go start putting this shit all on my Instagram. Yeah, Sniper affiliated, Sniper gang, and yeah, Sniper never lies. I'm trying to say, look, I'm official. Holla at me. I'm trying to get all of that shit. But lo and behold, man, shit. Like Boss Dog said, the shit list is long as fuck. Pause.
bro, my boy, the KBONE said he was talking about what's it, top shelf kicks. That Sniper gave that was one of the names on the list. And Top Shelf Kicks ain't no bulk dealer, bro. He's a
Yeah,
eBay, he's an eBay seller, bro, like a whatnot. He sells on
yeah,
eBay now.
Now, New York
yeah,
Dad, it takes something into consideration though, because now you know my brain motherfucking working now, right?
Your
You
brain
know,
is active now, bro.
you said Top Shelf don't sell bulk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but K-Bone ain't buying shit but 3 pairs, nigga.
Bro,
mm,
That's why he's sending that hick over
That's
there.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
Go
consider
get the
three
three
pairs
pairs from that
bulk.
hick over there, nigga. He got you.
oh
And then
fuck.
K-Bone getting up in the DMs talking about, yo, I'm here to buy bulk. That's why the hick like, bro, I don't even sell bulk. He should have been like, bro, I only looking for 3, 4, 5 pairs. And then maybe they would have said, oh, we can help you with that.
Daddy could have
Mm,
helped him with.
Yeah,
That
you
mm,
talking about buying bulk, but you're not in a position to buy no bulk.
that Top Shelf could have helped him with buying two, three
And
pairs.
matter of fact, I want to retract that because this is not about me playing K Bone either, right? I think
No.
K Bone is in the position to buy mad pairs. He got the bread. The thing is that sometimes Higgins on a new business, they kind of scared to go all the way in like that, you know. But
yeah,
you're signed up for a bulk buying class. It's to buy
yeah,
bulk, bro. It's to
yeah,
you go, yeah, but I want to get my feet wet with 2 or 3. Then you should have never signed up for the Sniper bulk selling course.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know,
And
you
for real,
get the little
snipe shit.
$500 joint where you could get connections to people. That's it.
Yeah, Snipe should have two different kind of lists though. You know, you got a list that's for the direct plug, and then you got a list of middlemen, which is a lot of people in his community. He did help them get up to the level of, I guess, being able to sell bulk. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if he helped them or if they already came in established with their own shit. You know what I'm saying? But he have a community that's under him that, let's say if you want to buy 4 or 5 pairs, all right, well go to my man's right here. They within the community. You know what I'm saying? You recycle the money. You basically keeping the money within the community. All right,
exactly.
cool.
Yes,
But if
exactly.
you got people that really want to bulk buy, you need to have that list over here where it's like, all right, this dude,
Yo, listen,
don't call
I
him
say,
if you ordering, don't order no less than 50 pairs from this
yeah.
dude. Don't call him if you not ordering at least 50 pairs. If you
Listen,
won't order anything,
I don't even think there should be a list. If you are buying 50 plus pairs, Sniper should be saying, my guy got you here. That's it. Go talk to
exactly.
him. He's gonna send you the 50. Or do it yourself. You're
Yeah,
the guy.
yeah,
If you're buying 50 pairs, you're gonna ask Zaya, I'm gonna hit my connect and I'm gonna say ship this to this guy over there.
yeah, yeah,
You give
yeah,
me the money, I give it to him, and because you paid 6 racks, I don't need to try to put another price on it for me to make money off of it.
yeah.
You
And for
already
real,
paid me 6 racks. That's it. I'm the direct connect. I'm gonna connect that person to you. I'm not adding nothing on top. The pairs are headed your way. Let me know when you need more.
Yeah, because now that I think about it, that 500 it gets you access to the Discord. All you really need is the Discord, bruh. People are gonna be in the Discord sharing information like shit, and
Yeah.
that information in the
That's what,
Discord is really what you really need because he has shit like a
but
Nike
that's what
scan,
was going on.
like
That's what
like a
was going
Nike scan, right? So what you'll do is you go in, you type in whatever shoe you want, and it'll pop up in whatever Nike stores, all the Nike stores that's within whatever
tell
mile
you what the
radius you
message
put.
is.
It'll tell you if it got, you know what I'm saying? But I'm paying 6 bands to get into a university to learn some classes. But it seemed like that Discord is more useful than the fucking university.
It was more
Yes.
useful until he came up with this university shit. It was more useful. I told you, Zay, about that scanner thing that about in Nike, and you just type in your zip code, and it would pop up the stock of a Foot Locker or something in your area. Shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. So I paid the 500. He called me and asked basically what I needed, and I told him exactly what I needed, and he still charged that 6 fucking K. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah, no,
told him more than once.
that's definitely bullshit. He should have known that you didn't really need that and just referred you back to the $500 product.
Yeah, like bro, you already established this. All you got to do right here is such and such. And for real, I'm learning he was still giving one-on-one coaching. You still had access to him for $100,
Ah,
Mm.
$100,
that's
and
crazy.
access to the list.
That's
Only thing that probably wasn't getting you was in the Discord. Maybe that's probably what that was.
And instead of KBONE, he should have been the one.
I really don't even know what the fucking 100 gives you. For
I
real?
He
I think the 100 is the 500, but it's for the people that damn I ain't got 500 right now. I don't worry.
Nah, dog. Like it's a 100, and then it's a 500, and then you got that 6 bands where you all the way in. Like,
God damn.
yeah, pause. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit.
I mean, that boy ain't.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. It's sad because you know the level of amount of people that he has that's following this. It's so easy to do good business. It's
Yeah.
It
so
is,
easy, my nigga.
bro.
Like why would you why wouldn't you want to make sure that everything is clarified? Why
Yep.
wouldn't you take the extra step to be explaining it? Like, bro, like you have all these people that follow you on YouTube, they trust you, they're willing to do business with you. Like why, you know, like it's like, you know, it's good business heaven. And meanwhile, you know, somebody does bad business.
And then right after I got in there, it was like really, he was really pressing me like to send me his list. I mean, to send him my list of inventory. Cause like I said, mind you, I came in with capital with I came in with product already. Like I had
Why does it matter what your inventory look like?
that's what I'm saying.
Now,
Because
I'm thinking that you don't think that maybe that had to do something with that other thing that you was mentioning where you just
yeah,
send the pairs?
look, check. Oh, so what it was is I think what he explained was he was going to help me because the 6 bands he was like, you just let's
Damn, we lost him.
inventory.
Breaking up. We
I
don't hear
guess
you.
I'm thinking he was going to list my inventory as his, but listed on Amazon, and he was going to basically doing consignment because that's what I'm like. Well, I want to be able to be a trusted seller on Amazon and also have my shit on Walmart because when you have your shit up on Amazon, you that they were still paying them 2016, 2015 prices for shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like you could get like you can double, you can tax motherfuckers on Amazon. So that's why I was really trying to get on Amazon, get unlocked to be a trusted seller on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta sell enough. It's basically like on StockX. If you sell a certain amount of pairs and you're doing good, you'll move up to a certain level. They take fees off and all of that. You can get to the StockX Flex program where you could just ship them all your pairs and they'll do the consignment thing for you. Like it's yeah. So that's what I was trying to look for, trying to get from off the Amazon. But he was trying to get the list in my inventory so I guess he could list it as his own on the Amazon. That's what that was.
I think we got somebody in the back. Should I bring somebody? You cool with that, or we leave them till DC finish?
This your platform, man.
You asking
Oh,
me?
oh, I thought she was asking
I'm
me.
asking you guys.
Oh no, I don't care. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. But yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
yo,
Yo,
yo.
Yo.
yo,
You
New
know,
York Dad, what's up, brother?
I just seen you just now, bro. I didn't even know you was there, man. I'm sorry. I don't even know how long you've
Yo,
been back there.
yo, New York Dad, man, you the
What up?
man, bro.
What up? What up,
Hey, how
bro?
you doing, man? Shout out from Connecticut, man.
Oh shit, Connecticut in the motherfucking building.
It's
What up?
King
Yeah,
Kniff
shout out to New
from
York, brother.
Connecticut.
What's up?
He said King Kniff.
What
Yeah,
up, bro?
yeah, yeah, man. So it's good to be here, bro.
All right, what's up?
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? I saw you hit those Travies, man. I took an L on them joints, man.
The
Yeah,
child that was luck, bro. That
yeah,
was true
yeah.
luck. And you know
Yo,
what? I never hit on Kith before ever in my life. I hit on Kith.
Yeah, that shit
yeah,
was a crazy ass release,
yeah,
man.
man, yeah. So yeah, man, good to be here, man.
What's good?
Hey, man, chasing
What
sneakers like you, bro.
what you think about what's going on, man?
Yo, I think this shit crazy, man. First of all, there's always a lot of scammers in the sneaker community, man. And
I wouldn't
anywhere there's
say
money, there's scammers, man.
listen, I wouldn't say he's a scammer.
Now, I
Yeah, I
wouldn't
don't
say
want to
he's a
call him no
scammer.
shit.
I'm
Yeah.
saying that there are a
What
lot
I'm
of scams.
saying
So
is
when
there's
shit
a
like
lot
this
of
pop
confusion.
off, people want to know what's up.
There's a lot of confusion. That's all that
Yeah,
was.
people want to
When
know
you
is he friend or foe to the community.
when you put together something like what he's doing, this university thing, you have to be really clear
Okay.
on because there's people
Hmm?
spending a lot of money, bro. You
Yeah,
Oh
don't
no, it's not
know.
me. It's
You don't
yeah,
know what the next
yeah.
man
Yo,
is
he
chasing.
on some mad Nino Brown, mad scientist shit, man. He charging students plus the plug, man.
Yeah, well, that's just great. But that's what DC trying to do. He was trying to be up there. This way, he wouldn't have to spend all his time with the school shit with none of that.
Right.
And so, I just felt that there's a lot of confusion, bro. There
There
was
is
a
a
lot
lot
of
of confusion,
confusion.
man.
Yeah,
There's
we
a
was
I
lot,
trying to
just think
clear
the
it up
business
early.
model doesn't work because
and he needs to clear it. He needs to
like
get it
say for instance the margin of the shoe, I don't know what the margin was, but say it was $50, right? And they
fixed.
spend 6,000, they'd have to move 120 shoes just to break even. And when
Yeah,
you charge the plug, and when you charge the plug, the problem is the plug is going to pass that cost on to his students.
but I don't think in Snipe's mind he wasn't charging 6K for a plug. He was charging 6K for a business class.
Right, right. I
Yeah.
understand that, but I think
And
some.
he didn't let that be known. He
Right,
What he did was it became, excuse my language, it became a clusterfuck when he started adding and taking away shit.
right.
How you know what I would have done if I was Sniper?
Yeah,
All right, I give you the business class, and at the end of all of the business class, I'm the plug, nigga.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
The plug.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is on the street.
But
You know,
for real, I think he is the plug though. He
I'm
just
the
getting you because he wants you to buy pairs from him.
I
For
thought
real,
on the
for real.
short runs he was the plug.
He wants you to buy pairs from him. And if you ain't gonna buy pairs from him, that's why he got his little community. That's why he's trying to get people. What he wants to do is he don't want to be the nickel and dime. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to put you on so that I could be your distro. I want you to be the plug. I want you to sell bulk. So that you know what I'm saying, like basically, it's keeping it all in the community. He's going to be the plug. He don't want nobody going outside of him for real, for real. If you think
So
about it.
the shoes that he listed sound like some bricks, except for maybe the 11s that he sold in the Tokyos. But even those started to go down. You only
Yeah,
got
but
to launch day.
you gotta
Yeah,
realize when you're buying them early.
Right, that's what
exactly.
I'm trying to figure
And
out how early,
at
because
that point,
you only got a shelf life, and if you don't have a customer base,
Yeah,
it's
Snipe be
hard for you to
sometime.
move them under that deadline.
Snipe be sometimes having this shit like 2 months, 3 months early though.
Right. So what I'm
So that's
thinking
that's
is,
more
I
than
don't
enough
know.
fucking
Does he
time.
have Travis? Do we have DBs? Do we have Nigels? Do we have something that even after the launch you can still make money?
Oh yeah, nah, that's the sneaker game. Nah, that shit over with. So how you would want to do that is you gotta move to shit like buying ASIC. So what he does is he had it's a WhatsApp set up, right? And in
Okay.
his WhatsApp, he has some, I would guess, well, I'm gonna say I hollered at Braden, right? So
Hmm.
Braden, what he'll do is he'll drop a list of all of his inventory in the motherfucking what in the WhatsApp. And
Okay.
so what you'll do is, let's say you see of course ASICs, New Balance, you know the shit, that's the shit that's really selling, because that's the
Right.
shit that's going, he'll sell you for like $80 a pair, but you got to get, maximum, the maximum quantity is I mean the minimum, the MOQ is
Right.
basically, let's say he'll say you got to buy at least like 10, or sometimes he'll say take all, but he'll cut the, what I'm saying, prices. So what you have to do is you got to go get them the everyday shit, that, the ASICs, the New Balance, that stuff. That's what the shit shifted to. It's not that sneaker reselling or none of that shit is dead. It just shifted. It ain't Jordans and shit like that no more. That shit, they
Right.
getting tired of that shit. It's more comfort. So that's why
Mhm.
they move into the ASICs and New Balance. Now, you get full size runs of them, they gonna give you about $80 a pair. You can still sell them for motherfucking $120. You could still make at least $20 profit on those. So that's how you would make money off of this shit, is basically buying a boat, but you gotta buy the shit that is, what I'm saying, the everyday
Right.
shit that motherfuckers is gonna wear. Then you can go to your sneaker cons or whatever and just have that sitting up there. Motherfuckers gonna come buy that shit all fucking day. But when you sitting up with these Jordan, these bricks, and you like, man, I paid fucking 480 for them. I need at least 520 something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
people like, yeah, nah, let me get them ASICs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
it just shifted.
Right. I do
Sneaker
understand
reselling is
some
not dead.
fees,
It
right?
just shifted.
I do understand some fees, like when you buy into a franchise, there's a franchise fee, but they also want to make sure that you got the capital, the revenue to
Exactly.
expand the build, to build out the business,
Right.
and maybe that's where his fall off is, that he's not pre-qualifying to make sure that they have the capital to be successful. Because charging someone $6,000 and they don't have enough to buy bulk is diabolical. I mean, you're almost destined to fail, especially if they send you a bunch of shoes that's gonna brick by launch day and you're not gonna be able to move them. That to me is kind of a setup. The price itself is 6,000. I mean, I graduated from Yale University and I don't recall any class ever costing $6,000.
From Yale, right?
Yeah,
Fuck out of
and
here.
and 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 so and so I don't I think that that's a high price
Yeah.
for something that's unaccredited, and it definitely should be a way for folks to be able to to recoup their money. And I just
Yeah.
think that if you getting $20, $30 per shoe, and you're already 6,000 in the hole, you're starting off you starting behind the eight ball, in my opinion.
Exactly. And so yeah, like you said, man. But what how he sells it is, he went to school, he went to college, he took business courses, he paid like over 10,000, or I think he said paid more than that for his business class. But he went to college and all of that, right?
Right.
And I guess he got a degree in it or whatever. I don't know,
Mm.
but he said that
I mean, if you took a business class at a local community college, it wouldn't be 6,000.
yeah, but what
For me, I honestly think that maybe he's offering a product, maybe he needs to vet it out more, maybe have some more support. The other problem I had was leaving his phone on do not disturb. That to me is problematic,
yeah.
especially for people who need to keep their business fluid and need contact. Maybe he has to offer more coaches, more accessible. Maybe it doesn't have to be him. Maybe it could be someone who could answer the questions. But to me, I think he was over explaining a lot of things. And to me, his hands was moving. He looked like they had him under pressure a
Hand
little
talker.
bit. You know what I mean? And I could tell when somebody's under pressure. So it looked like he was under some stress. And maybe New
Hope.
York Dad, maybe I could reach out to him, say, hey, come on the New York Dad show, and kind of explain yourself. I
Yeah.
think that someone has to ask some
Look, he's
questions,
showing off. He's showing
more
off.
detailed questions. And the guy that was on, the guy who basically bought the shoes from him,
Yeah.
I think he's a I think that he's a potential victim. And the fact that not that he got scammed, but maybe it wasn't explained to him properly. And like Zaya said, he should have tutors to bring people along, because not everybody is going to get it right off
We
the rip. So I
we
do agree
he
with something Zaya said.
Yeah, he does have tutors. Like he'll have other coaches with him that'll help him out. Like if he can't get to you, but like I said, if I'm paying $6,000, I don't want to talk to no fucking tutor.
Right, right. I
I
I
want to talk to
understand, but
you.
what I'm trying to say is,
I got you.
yeah, I mean, if you're one person, obviously you do need some help, and I could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
reasonable. I could be reasonable, but to me, I
yeah.
think that the startup price of this course is, I haven't seen the value yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To me, and when I did call him, I didn't really expect no immediate pickup because it's like you got fathom in your mind, like,
Right,
bruh, this dude probably got like I know for a fact this like 500 members, I believe in just the university. And now as far as having Discord and all across, like I'm pretty sure this dude deal with probably about over 5,000 people on a
right.
daily
Yeah,
basis.
and I mean,
So
he comes
yeah,
across likable, so I don't think that anybody
yeah,
personally would hate the guy because he doesn't have that type of energy.
yeah, and
And
it's
it comes across, "What's good, y'all, man?" I mean,
it's your boy
yeah, I mean,
Sniper Kicks.
yeah, what I mean? I don't think anybody would personally hate the guy, but I think that people tune in to New York Dad and Zaya to learn more about sneakers, and I think that people when they tune in to like New York Dad or Zaya or some other YouTuber, I think they find value and they keep coming back and being a part of the community because New York Dad basically the other night he was on his he was talking about how you cop, and
Right.
I thought like, wow, I'm actually learning something, and I think
Yeah.
that and he was doing it on the strength. Shout out to New York Dad for that,
And it's
like
free.
how
All it
how
all it
to
costed
how to
was your
cop on the
attention.
drops.
That's how this started because I kept taking L's and I learned. And you know what? I said there's a community out there that they take L's and they don't even realize why and how to get through that. So I'm gonna show them what to do, and
Right.
that's
Yeah,
basically how that ended up being.
Right. And I think that when they tune into him, that's what they think they're going to get, a more intense version of what, usually the information they usually get on YouTube that he's basically offering. I know that he has Snipe reached out to me several times asking me when I'm ready to make money. For me, I think that for you, I think that when subscribers tune in they want to learn, but sometimes it's like that church thing, man, that pastors start thinking about how to be crooked, and
Yeah.
to me I think that he needs to vet out his program a little bit and make sure that the people know what they're actually buying. Right now I don't think I see the value in it, but maybe somebody else does.
I just
yeah.
think a little bit more transparency will
Right.
be a little bit better for him at this point. Stop changing. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna, you know me, I'm always gonna be real.
Yep.
When I started off with Snipe, like I said before, I'm a mod in his channel. I don't know if
Hmm.
I am now, but I was up until
I'm saying though, you ain't did nothing wrong to him, New York Dad, the whole time. You ain't
so.
did nothing wrong. So if he do that, that's some bitch ass shit
So
though,
when
for
he
real.
was setting up his Discord, I was there,
Yeah.
and he wanted to make that shit $45 a month for people, and I
Oh.
told him, Snipe, you can't do that, bro. You
That's
cannot
crazy.
do that because what's going to happen is you're going to get a lot of people complaining. Number one, and number two, you don't got enough stuff in here yet for that.
Yeah,
So he lowered it. He went down to 35. People still complained, but when he started producing in the Discord, when he started producing things, then people started easing off and they started joining. But I remember it went on for like 2 weeks. People were just going in on him. Yo, that's that you robbing us. $35 is crazy. I said, bro, you're gonna get it. But
yeah,
just hold on. Just hold on. Because as long as you're giving something that's gonna be worth the $35, then they're gonna stop complaining. Cause you guaranteeing them dubs
right.
that way.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah,
But
Right.
yeah.
you're guaranteeing them dubs, but you're not because you're not saying it vocally. You're just leading them to and showing them how to get the dubs. and then everybody will be happy that way. You're giving them the information. That should be good for something. But I don't think he intentionally, goes out and says, "Yo, let me get this higger for $6,000." I just
Yeah.
think that
I
everything falls to like the Plinko chip, and it just ended up, some people ended up getting fucked up. But
Mhm.
TC already knew the game. He should have told him, "Yo, just give me the 500 and we good."
Yeah,
You
yeah,
already knew the game, bro.
yeah. I agree with you in this case too. You know, if he
yeah.
was that vocal about his money, I would have found some kind of resolution for him. Maybe not all his cash, but at least sent him some shoes or something. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's the way to show good business to
He
all the
did it.
people
He
who
did
have,
give him a pair of
because he's
shoes.
gonna actually lose a lot of business over
He gave
there.
him a pair of free black cats.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe
I
them
did.
ones
I
from the
did
flea
get a
market
pair of
earlier.
Black Cat threes. $6,000 Black Cat threes. I'm selling them for 6,020. I need $20.
Damn,
I need
bro.
$20 recoup.
Yeah, yeah,
That's crazy.
But
yeah,
yeah,
man.
man, that it's unfortunate, but I'm glad to see that, you know what I'm saying, more awareness is being brought to it and people are having a platform to, you know what I'm saying, voice they shit, speak out they you know what I'm saying,
Right.
their experiences. And for real, New York Bad, you ain't doing nothing wrong.
No,
Cause
you're
if
not
that's the
doing that
case,
wrong.
I'm pretty sure he done seen my comments, he done heard, he knows, but you know what I'm saying, he ain't blocked me or cut me off. And I know he know because, like I said, Friday morning I woke up to a text, "Hey brother, how are the kids?" I'm like, "Oh, you trolling?" I think he was trolling. That's what that was.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
think I think he knows who's genuinely maybe it felt a little bit fucked up about the situation.
Yeah.
You didn't go at him sideways.
Nah, I didn't. I ain't go at him at all.
You didn't go at
Like
him at all.
he probably don't even know I had motherfucking some heat with him.
You know?
yeah,
Whole time
yeah,
he don't even know. But I won't even call it no heat because if I got heat with you, well, I'm tracking your ass. I'm on your ass about that pose.
yeah,
But I wasn't even really, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know what? I paid this bread. I did this. I was already there. I ain't gonna get no 6,000 back. I'm not gonna be able to hop in the car and pull up to this man's house. He all the way in Chicago. I'm not about to do. Man, just go ahead. You gonna get yours. Here go a year later. He getting his ass motherfucking toasted. That's basically what it is. He getting toasted, and that's what it is, man. So I'm just here to speak my experiences and let you know, yeah, KBONE, you was fried, bro. You had to stop smoking for about just 2 hours, KBONE. Everybody was calling you L Bone in the motherfucking chat.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
was calling you L Bone. Hey,
yeah.
they asked K Bone the question. K Bone said, "What?" I said, "Damn it, K Bone.
I
Fuck."
told him before we came on here, he probably pissed off
Oh
at me
man.
too. I
But nah,
told him
K Bone
before
was
you came
cool though,
on here,
man.
listen, just speak and speak. Well, whatever you remember. Don't get caught up repeating the same thing over and over and over again, because that's what happened on Soul Priorities channel.
Or
He just
deflecting,
on
deflecting.
on and on with the same, going around in circles, bro. Nah, forget it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Mm-hmm.
I saw him getting agitated, and I said, "Ah, man, forget it."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
I thought we was trying to get somewhere like my man said. I feel like we got maybe about 35%, satisfaction out of that whole encounter on Friday.
right.
But we didn't. I don't think we really got anywhere. The only person that really seemed to get squared away was the girl Chanel with Pat's Kits, and that's the thing that Priority said he set up, and then got them to a deal to go ahead and work that out. And oh, what about him? Oh, Brian, man, Brian lit his ass up.
But Brian is
Brian got him out his character. That's how you know. Yeah,
that's
Brian got sniped out his character. Real shit. He was talking about something. I'm not talking to you, bro. Like you gotta. Could you ask him for me this question? Like that shit got real childish. But that's day, Nick. I
they
guess
say
day,
Brian,
man.
Brian this, Brian that. I'm like, who's Brian?
Brian from Sneaker Files, man. You better know it. I've been watching. Hey, nah, Brian. Hey, I've been watching Brian for way long before Paul, but way before fucking Snipe.
No, I'm sorry. channel, bro. I watch him, but he had him dead and stinking, bro.
He
That
had
game.
that man. He had Nick cursing. Nick talking about some, hold your horses.
He
Hold
goes,
your horses.
I ain't
What
never
the
do business with
fuck?
you. I'm not unblocking you. He said, I got you blocked. I was like, oh man, this is crazy, bro.
Damn, young. He did say that shit. He was trying to accuse Brian of having a fake page being up in his community. I was like, are you serious, bro? But it
No,
was actually a female, yeah. It's crazy. It was the female doing that.
I told him he was in his Discord for a long time.
That's crazy.
He goes, I paid the $35 every month. I was in your Discord for a long time.
Huh, man. He
Like,
told him that too. Like, but that fake page was like, man, I ain't gotta make no fake shit. What is you? That's not me, bro.
that wasn't
But
me.
Snipe got out his character. That's where, yeah. And then I already knew that shit. I said, Snipe going, he gonna show up, but he gonna tuck tail, he gonna roll out. He said, I gotta get to my kids, man. Look, it's Friday. Either your kids' ass is going to sleep, or they the fuck upstairs playing the game with toys or something. But daddy gotta handle this shit because daddy business is on the fucking line. And if
Yo,
daddy motherfucking don't handle this business, we ain't gonna have this nice land, the house and shit we just fucking bought
look
off of
what
fucking Snipe University.
look what Eric said. He said, "Yo, bro, they got KBONE good when they sold him Bugs Bunny 8s and Flight Club
That's
4."
that's wild. But
Yeah, that is
nah,
wild.
hey,
That is
look,
wild.
Flight Club Fours, they did better than these damn. Wait, hold on, I don't know what I got. I got the Seaman Fours. I got the Mellow 12s. The Mellow 12s ain't do shit.
Yeah,
And what I get? I
them
got the
four. You can still walk to
threes. Which ones was those? Those the Red Airs, the Red Air threes. Them
the
shits brick.
races. Yeah, them break. They break too.
Yeah, so I ain't. Yeah, I took L's on them batches right there.
Man,
On
he
top of
moving
me
more bricks
sending,
than Nigel.
on top of yeah, man. What,
He got Nigel beat.
man? What brick after brick after brick?
The
Damn.
after
When
bricks.
they come out with the third brick after brick after brick, they gonna feature me in that motherfucker.
Wow.
They gonna
Wow.
feature me in that motherfucker.
Wow. What's
You're
the earliest you received a shoe from him? Like is it several months or?
out early.
A week out before the motherfucking, and it wasn't directly like I said. I've never gotten bulk from him. I got it from one of his sellers. The first one was from Braden. Braden charged me like 350 for them fours.
Wow.
No, 340 or three no, 340 or 350, one of them. And then I told Snipe, I said, yeah, man, you got somebody that can give me, because he didn't even have the full sizes, all the sizes that I wanted. He had some sizes. So I just got the rest of them at like 340 or 350, one of them.
Oh wow.
I told Nick, and Nick was like, hold up, brother, I got you. And such. Here, holla at my man Allen. I holla at Allen. Allen was like, man, 320. I was like, oh, $30 difference. Okay. Wow, whatever. But that
So
was like a week
K-Bone is in
later.
the country of around 400 people in some rural community, and he only has a week to move them before they really brick out.
Exactly.
The timeline is too short.
And then mind you, every day that it gets closer to release date, you know, money going down. The market's going down on the shoe.
Right.
But by the
Wow.
time it's like maybe 4 days out from release day, like you see them Toro Bravo fours, you could have looked at them on. I looked at them on when I got the access. I got the easy access to them. I was like, let me see if I'm gonna go pick these up. I went on StockX. I saw them up there for about $201 in my size. I said, yeah, nah, these gonna brick. These gonna be sitting.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
What
able
what
to get these.
what shoe is that? I missed that. What shoe?
The Toro Bravos.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna give you a good tip. All right, pause. All right, anything you see on that status exclusive access shit,
Don't get it. You gonna
don't
get
get
it.
that.
Don't
Don't
get
get
that
that.
shit. I
Don't get
already
that.
know. I'm shocked.
Don't
Oh,
get
that's
that shit.
free game right
Nah,
there.
nah, not that, nah, shit, not the Black Hat Fours. And the thing is, I showed up like 20 minutes late for the drink. They was like, oh, nah, because I thought I still had time. They closed the window at like, they closed the window early. That shit was like 12
They,
o'clock. I was like, man, I had to like The end of the damn day. Cause the last release that I came to pick up, they was like, nah, you good until the store closed. All
But
right,
you
bet.
gotta remember,
This
Black Hat.
time they was like, yeah, nah, you had to be up here. We them things was done at 12. And then after that, I got up there, they was like, nah, sorry, we sold your shit. So the Black Cat fours, I did take an L on that one.
You got to
Wow.
remember the Black Hat fours. They're not gonna do even half of what the original Black Hat fours did a few
Yeah,
years.
oh yeah, no, of course, that, of course. Of
They,
course, because they fucked it up putting a Nike on the back of that motherfucker. So it's not it's technically not even the same shoe for real.
bro, I sold a pair. I sold my original Black Cat fours recently. Used, I mean, beat the fuck down, no stars.
And they still motherfucking bought them shits for like 300-400 probably.
The guy gave me $400 on eBay
That's
for
crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
400 for
That was
black.
when the shit was good though. That's when it was good though, man.
No
Pause.
caps on them hoes, bro. No
Yeah,
stars.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Certain
That's good
shit, and
times
that's
right
the
there.
shit that made me want to start. You know what? Fuck that. I'm about to start wearing my shit. Motherfuckers still gonna buy it. The shit that I had, at least. The shit that I
Right.
had, I could wear that shit and still fucking sell that shit and still fucking double or even triple my fucking money.
I
That's
held
the
on.
kind of shit that I had in my inventory.
I held on to these. Yo,
Those
Eric,
those
stop
those
being
Nick
an envious
joints.
nigga, bro. You ain't never gonna be like me, Eric. You envious ass nigga.
This them the hold on, turtle.
It's the
Oh,
nigga.
those joints clean.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, those are fire.
TS
Oh.
Nick joints. Come
So
on,
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
so
those.
y'all, so you be doing PEs and shit?
Who
Yeah,
me?
I
Oh
down,
oh no, New York Dad.
I down,
Anybody.
I downsized my collection a
No, I don't
lot,
have no PEs.
a lot.
Man, I showed you my collection, New York Dad. My shit, my motherfucking empty. My boxes was bare.
I
My shit is bare.
rare. I got a very, very rare PE that most people don't even know what the hell this is. This shit is numbered and everything. This the PJ Tucker PE.
Oh yeah, nah,
Oh
yeah, oh yeah, you
oh
got
yeah,
okay.
that's crazy.
Oh, all
This
right, I'm on your line now. I'm about to see where you get your yeah. I'm on your
Oh
line
yeah,
now,
them
New
joints
York
is
Dad.
clean right
Nah, you done
there.
fucked up now.
the way they numbered this
Oh,
with an airplane seats.
Oh snap.
Yeah, that's the way they numbered them. There was only I think 747 pairs made, and they're all numbered by the seat on an airplane.
see, that's that
Damn.
shit that make me want to get back to damn fucking customizing and shit. But I ain't, man. That shit is time consuming, dog. And I ain't trying to get no lawsuits from Nike. Fuck that shit.
What other exclusive shit? You gotta have some shit like this.
Cause that's what I like wearing shit that don't nobody got.
Higgins got talking about yo Air Max shit trash
Ooh.
Oh, the
premium
ones.
Oh
premium
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. All
Yeah,
right, I ain't
yeah.
never seen them shits.
one
Yeah, I ain't seen those before either. Those are some heat.
718 pairs.
Yeah, you
Damn.
got it.
That's the Brooklyn pair. Hold on, man. We got the Houston pair too, bro.
Oh, he over there. He over there snapping over there.
Yeah.
713 pairs.
Dang.
Oh shit. I don't know. I think I might rock with the Brooklyns before them. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, those joints right there, fire.
Listen, I'm rolling with the Knicks, bro. But if you could get
Of course, as you should.
them Knicks Air Force Ones smacking right now too.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody in New York want them shits.
yeah. Everything New York is selling right now.
Y'all fucking with them Cade Cunningham drinks?
The who?
The Cade Cunningham.
No,
Y'all ain't see his signature shoe yet?
no, not
Nah.
yet.
Wait on it. They
We
all
gonna
right.
get on that shit. And then you got
They
shit.
kind of give you some Jai Forward vibes.
Them brick afters, I'm telling you, them brick after bricks are gonna go up, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah,
100%.
dog. I have.
Listen
Nah,
to
they're gonna go up.
what I'm
Not
That's the
over
telling
no,
ones that I did
not
hit
over
on.
the
I did hit
originals.
on sneakers app on that shoe.
listen
Not
to what
over
I'm telling you. No, not over the originals.
hell nah, not over the originals.
Definitely
Maybe
not
just
over
a
the
little bit
original.
under. But here's the deal. Nike, I mean, Jordan Brand spent a lot of money on marketing on them brick after bricks, bro. A lot of money. For them to not go up and them not to be sneaker of the year, I'm good. Listen, if that doesn't happen, bro, I'm done. I'm packing up my shit and I'm done with the sneaker game, bro. Trust
I
me.
don't know, man, because you got a lot of people saying, "Fuck it, I just get the fire reds." You know? They're like they not like that's why when you do these collabs, man, like just do your own thing. Don't even take the OG color blocking or nothing. Like just do your own shit. Switch up everything, materials, all that shit. Because
Fire reds don't even come close to these, bro. Look, it's a fire red.
see, I'm an OG head.
Here's
So
the
that's none of this shit. The all of that brick after bricks and bricks.
You know what? You know what came close with this? Wasn't even that, bro. It wasn't even a fire red. It was this one. This is the Mars
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
the Mars Blackman 4. That's the
that's the
closest thing.
Mars. Yeah,
The
Yeah.
Mars Blackman 4. So
you ain't
people,
got the
oh,
cements. You
fire
ain't got
red.
the You got the cement for it?
The white cement.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got the 2016 joint.
the bugging outs. You got
Yeah.
you got the bugging outs.
These joints.
Nah, I'm talking about the
Uh-huh.
bugging outs.
No, what bugging out? Get bugging out.
Nah, it's the bugging outs is those. It's the white cements. It's the joints that he had on and do the right thing. It's those, but he had the scuff on it and he had the orange, yellow, and green
The
lace
little
debris
different.
on the joint. Yeah, the bugging outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, these are 2016 joints. This is the best one they
And
ever
them
made.
and yeah, and I don't know the new ones. The shape they went. So you don't like you like the shape on those better than the new ones?
I like the leather on this better than the new
Yeah.
one,
Oh
bro.
yeah. Nah, the leather. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
the
Leather on
leather.
this is
That's
just straight up
I ain't
good
say
leather.
the leather. I said the shape.
And
You
the
cheat.
tongue, you
Yeah.
see how nice that thin tongue is?
Yeah.
The rounded tongue, that's just the best fours that ever came out had that. But I'm just
Yeah.
listen. You gotta look at the market in all angles. You
Yeah.
can't be a reseller and just think that
Exactly.
everything, especially now,
Yeah.
now is not the time, bro. Now
Yeah.
is not
Right.
the time to resell anything.
It should look different. It should look a lot different. Asics and New Balance and all of that. That's what's going up.
The only thing that's holding value right now in the sneaker world is old shit. If you
Yeah.
got old shit, that shit is still holding value.
Yeah.
Other than that, anything that's coming out now don't hold. It doesn't hold nothing, bro.
Yeah, that's because most of this shit is made of trash, though, man. The quality of the materials and shit they be using, that should
I
be
mean,
yeah,
people going crazy right now. Pink Travises, bro.
man.
Serious pink Travises with hearts on them, bro.
Yeah,
Man, shit. I went to the flea market today. They had all the fucking rep pairs on the table.
Yeah. I saw that.
oh
I showed
yeah,
everybody, bro. They even had Travises, pink Travises on the table. I said, already?
already,
Just dropped. They already got them on the table.
already. They ain't wasting no time.
Motherfucker
Yeah.
was standing there talking about, yo, can you get me Balenciagas? He was like, yeah, bro, I can get you whatever you want.
Yo,
Wow.
did you fuck with the motherfucking Did you fuck with the Did you fuck with the APs?
The watches?
Yeah,
Nah, I tried to, but
for
yeah.
real, you was out
Yeah.
there.
That's crazy.
No, I had my little man's was gonna go out there and do that, but he was like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that, bro.
But you want to know the crazy thing about it though? What I heard,
What?
they're gonna make them more available. So like it's not like it's they never said they never said they was limited. So all that camp out shit, all you gotta do is just wait for the motherfuckers to become more
I got
available. They're gonna make more.
Benny and Moses. Like I fuck with Benny and Moses from the Diamond District, and he was like, yo, bring me all of them watches. I'm paying 3,000 a watch.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
you're gonna
Wow.
pay 3,000
That's
a watch?
crazy.
What, bro? For what? I don't get
That's
that.
that's mad 730 B.
That's
Wow.
bro, you paying for what? And
That's
they take
mad 730 right there.
and he bought all five or all eight or some shit like that. He bought all the colors that came out. He paid $3,000 each fucking watch. I was bugging.
That's
Wow.
crazy. And so now they making the bands. They making the bands to go with them and shit,
He
so you
probably
can
gonna
pop
put
the
some
face on them.
diamonds. He probably gonna ice them out.
It's private companies that are making the bands now, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Swatch or AP is not making the bands. It's private companies making the band.
yeah. So that's yeah, yeah. That shit. I ain't gonna
Aftermarket.
hold you. I want one of them motherfuckers.
Ah,
I ain't
it,
gonna
it,
hold you. I'll
it's a
wait
toy
though.
watch. It's a toy watch, bro. That's all that is. It's a toy.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
see
that
it
shit.
up close. It's a toy. It's like you don't even you. It looks good on the internet when everybody's going crazy for it, but when you see it in hand, it's no big deal, bro. It's a fucking pocket watch. It's on a string, bro.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fucking
Exactly.
pocket watch. What
And
up,
motherfuckers
Zay?
going crazy for that shit. That shit, somebody, I think that somebody sold the motherfucker. What was the highest price somebody sold that motherfucker for? They posted that shit. That shit went viral.
3,000.
What? 3,000. My peoples was buying them for 3,000, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
So when
It was,
somebody
it was,
showed
it was,
that shit on StockX, the last sale, and they showed that price, that was your people's?
well, there was
No,
I know there's a content creator that is a female, and she was out there in New York when they did
yeah,
it, and she
that's she's
bought
the
like
girl on
fucking 6
47th
pairs,
Street. The girl on 47th Street.
and she was paying anywhere between 2,500 to 3,000.
I know her too.
That's
She's friends with Benny.
Yeah.
And she works in the
man.
Diamond District. She was standing out there as they were coming out. She's paying the niggas for the watches. All right, see you later.
In New York, man, you can't be broke living in New York neither.
Not even
I tell you
that.
that.
You just
I
gotta
tell you that.
Yeah.
you gotta think fast in New York. You gotta be quick with it. You can't be
Yeah.
like, should I do it or not? Nah. If you stop and stutter to think, bro, the next man's gonna skip right over you, bro, and he's gonna take it.
Hmm.
So you gotta be sure what you're gonna do, and you gotta think fast on your feet, or else you're gonna miss out, bro.
Oh no, I'm already shocked. Don't get it
Yeah.
twisted. I'm in DC, but I'm
Oh,
really from
oh,
Trenton.
I know. I'm just saying that's for the people that don't know.
Yeah,
I'm saying that's for people that don't know.
yeah, I'm
You,
ready. I like Trey. I'm from Trenton. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. So I'm
oh,
already shocked.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
my family is from there, man.
Oh
I did
yeah,
90 days over there
Yeah.
in
They
Mercer.
from around Passaic Street.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you know Lincoln Avenue?
Lincoln.
Yeah. Over by the I think it's over by
You know Prospect Village.
yeah, over by the police station over there.
Bro, I
Oh,
got you.
all right, all right, all right. What about it?
You know Mercer County, bro? Mercer County Jail?
That's yeah. I was born in Mercer County Hospital, bro.
I did 90 days in that bitch a few years back, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I ain't never did a day in that motherfucker. Fuck
Wow,
that
Yeah.
shit.
wow, that shit is wild in there, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
That was,
sure.
Yeah.
that's where I was, Zaya, when I told you. Remember that story that I told you that they brought in the pedal and at like 3 in the morning, and
Oh
they made
no.
sure that the police said, "Oh, he's here for this and this and this."
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely tell your ass that shit.
That shit out loud, bro. Everybody just got up and swarmed the gate, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't be in that motherfucker and you in there on some child support or some
They told him,
domestic violence shit.
yeah, they
Don't be
told
in
him,
that motherfucker and you got commissary. You
don't be
ain't
Yeah.
up
they
at
running
shit.
down on your shit every time, bro.
Remember I
Yeah.
told you that story, Zaya? That the police came in early in the morning, talking 3 in the morning, talking about, yo, I ain't supposed to say this out loud, but my man's here for the PDF. And everybody heard that shit. And they fucking got his ass out of there with the quickness, bro.
Damn.
He didn't
Damn.
even put his bag down, bro. Said you want to go in there? He was like, nah. Easy,
Hell
easy.
no. Hell no, man.
I'm glad that you got to that you aired out. Yo, what's your Instagram, bro?
Oh, it's Bebop Kicks. Just look for the same logo, the same thing, man. That shit ain't active though, man. I ain't like I said. After that, that's what I. It was my personal page, but I turned that shit into a sneaker page and shit. But I'm about to just turn that back into an all content page and shit. And so I'm about to just start posting everything up there because I ain't even doing that book selling shit no more. I'm gonna do what I've been doing before I even fucking met this nigga because that shit was working. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. But the page is Bebop Kicks. That's it. At Bebop Kicks. It's all one word, no underscores, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
There
So
he is.
but yeah, I'm definitely I do be buying though. I come pull up
I'm a,
on you, buy your whole lot, buy your whole if you got, some used. That's what I'm trying to do now. That's the only way that you really gonna see any money is by pulling up on people and they try and get rid of their whole collection. And then that's where you can offer them like $50, $60 a pair and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you could take in turn and sell them joints for like maybe like 80 or 100. That's the only way you really gonna see your money is if you buying used pairs and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For that, or you buying like Asics and New Balance, the shit that's moving. They'll give you skews that move a lot. So you know what I'm saying. You just gotta pay attention to them. But for the most
but
part, man,
right now it's not the time. I think the holidays. I think the market's gonna go back up.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Right
Nah,
now,
especially with all everything that's going on.
just take a break for right now because there ain't nothing popping off right now, bro. The only thing people got excited for was for them Travises and what are they doing? They're like at 400, 425, and that's amazing to me because people were going crazy for $900 shoes. Now they $400. They going crazy for $400 shoes. That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
yeah. But nah, KBONE too, man. Shout out KBONE, man. KBONE, cool dude,
Yeah,
man. It's just I wish you could have like better
we got
represented yourself and like better, you know what I'm saying? Like I wish more would have got we would have got more out of Friday. I see the effort and we trying to, get the ball rolling and trying to get somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their story out, man. Hey, you gotta call it duck. You gotta call it duck a duck, man. We got fucked. Pause. It is what
yeah.
it is. But
I
we
don't.
gotta be smarter, be better than that next time, man. So
Yeah, that's it. Just everybody listen. Everybody falls, bro. Everybody falls.
mm,
But you just got to get up and keep pushing, bro. You can't
yeah.
just.
But to the ones that can't, that's hard for them to get up. See me, I'm was fortunate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fall flat on my face or nothing like that. It's just that
K-Bone too.
not everybody can though. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody could do that.
K-Bone got his other business to fall back on.
Yeah, he definitely do. That's why I was saying like K-Bone probably he was the one because he got LLC, he got a business already, so he already knows the ins and out, the politics and all of that shit. So he
Back.
probably should have got offered the same package that I got, which should have been like the 500. He should have been good with just the 100
Mm.
because he already got an LLC. I don't need all that other stuff, how to write off taxes and this, that, and the third. All I need is the list of bulk supplies, the list of maybe what shoes I should buy, what's moving, and this, that, and the third, how I'm gonna really make profit on my shit and not lose money.
But that
That's
supply list was off, bro.
yeah, that's all I needed to pay was basically $100.
K-Bone told me that list was off. He showed me. I told you, he showed me top shelf kicks on the list. What the fuck?
Wow.
That motherfucker ain't no fucking bulk reseller. He don't sell
Yeah, but
bulk.
K-Bone wasn't no fucking bulk buyer, man. Come
He
on.
wasn't a bulk buyer either.
He wasn't no bulk buyer, man.
I'm under
I
the
mean, we
impression.
was trying to work
Man,
up to it though,
And
but
don't get me wrong, like, I feel differently. He's the one that didn't know shit about no fucking sneakers. He knew that he liked sneakers, but he didn't know how to flip it, and he in a rural area. Technically, what he needed to purchase was an employee. And that's what he thought he was getting with fucking Sniper, my nigga.
I
yeah,
think I
yeah.
think that
How the fuck you getting three pairs, nigga, and then calling crying, talking about you can't move the three pairs?
5 pairs, like
Come on, bro. That's what was the
Yeah,
fucking
that
question he
and
asked.
also you want to know what? I am going to go out on the whim and say that Snipe he will let you know like, hey, bruh, if you can't, he'll make a suggestion like, it's getting too close. I recommend you do hand to hand because
but
when
that's
you're
what
doing
Zaya
hand to hand, you're also building your brand. He's trying to help you build your brand and not just push your shit off on fucking resale platforms and
Yeah,
shit because you're not
brand
getting
and
no
also
credit.
clientele,
Yeah,
people
so
that are going to
you're
rely on you every month. If you get 10,
exactly,
15, 20, 30, 40 people that rely on you every single release, they know that you got them. They could just take their ass to work. They ain't got nothing to worry about.
exactly,
And there you go. That's where your bulk buying is at.
exactly, exactly.
I always tell people on my stream if they resellers, oh, that I'm having a hard time, this and that. I said, or this is that's it. Reselling is dead. I tell them, listen, you can't put out a table at an event and resell. You can go online and resell. But what you can do is make clients, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Make your
Mm-hmm.
own personal clients that whenever there's a sneaker drop, they don't want to get up and go stand online, or they don't want to go and fill out no fucking raffle. Make sure that you got those people locked in. This way you could go out and do the work and you could make that money. That's reselling, bro.
Yeah,
That's reselling. Move your
yeah,
feet, bro. Move
yeah.
your feet on top of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he will try to give you the game on how to, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, that would be a package for motherfuckers that's starting from the ground up. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Because for real, I've been selling shit since
yeah, you
I was
already
like 13. So I don't need no, I
you
don't
already
need no,
established.
I don't need no, how to build your clientele, how to build a list, and how to do all of that. Like that, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's dead. That's dead. If you,
Sure.
you that's not even just selling sneakers. That could be whatever it is you selling. You can sell car parts. You can sell fucking guns. You can sell drugs. You can sell whatever the fuck it is. It's all the same thing. Building your clientele, being in that place, showing up every day. You know what I'm saying? Like you see my face. Hey, you see, hey man, it ain't never no motherfucking. I can't never find no bud. Hey, that dude that be standing out there at that gas station, he be always out that motherfucker. Go get that shit from him. Then you finally, you know what I'm saying? So it's just basically posting up even when, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no motion. People gotta know you're gonna be there. It's really basically all consistency. That's the biggest op in reselling. That's the biggest op in anything is consistency, is getting up and keep on doing that shit. Even when you don't feel like it. Make time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's really all it is. That's really all the fuck it is. So my thing, like I said, when I paid that 6 bands, I wanted to already be plugged in everywhere. That's just like if you go to college and you join that motherfucking Alpha Phi Alpha and you find out, hey, Michael Jordan plays the same fucking thing. So if I get out of this motherfucker and I can go get maybe an internship with Michael Jordan just because we in the same fraternity and shit. That's how that shit supposed to work. You use the name. You use your name is supposed to hold weight. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting up there and you try and go cop from somebody and he like, nah, I don't know you, bruh.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, all right, well, hey, go over there, tell him Beto sent you. Now you plugged in. And he giving you more than what you paid for. That's exactly what Snipe is selling. But do we get that shit?
Right.
Fuck no. We
But
gotta
why-
do
I
the
don't
work.
understand why Snape isn't the plug. Does he? He doesn't have the capital, or he doesn't like.
No,
Why?
he
Why
damn
do
sure
you
got the
use these
capital.
bulk sellers? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He
Besides
got the
charging
capital.
them, because that's part of his business. That he, I guess, the gentleman that what was his name? The brother who was one of the sellers with the young lady. What was his name?
Pat kicks.
Pat Kicks. Yeah, he said
Yeah.
that Snipe charged him 2,500. So maybe that's part of his business that he actually charges them and he makes money that way. But he should be the plug.
Yeah. Now, and I
Because I'm
heard
thinking
Pat.
like if you spend 6,000, right, you're buying into like a Sam's Club type discount club type thing, right, where you're
Yeah.
basically getting the shoes at a rate. It seems like you would make more money by using a status $20 reward off and selling the shoe at retail and making $20 off of it.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot of money in his shoes. It's all it seemed like he just listed off a bunch of bricks, man.
Yeah, yeah. Now he
You
gets
know,
some profitable shit. The shit is not bricks. You just got to get it early enough. You
right?
got to get it early enough. And if he pull up, he gonna pop out. He gonna pop out. Hold on, wait. What? Oh, K Bone hollering at me right now. K Bone sending me big messages.
K-Bone mad as hell.
Hey,
Yeah,
you ain't seen K-Bone the link, man.
yeah. Bring him back, man.
K-Bone got the link.
Nah, but
Tell him to
nah,
come back, man. Yeah,
yeah. But nah, it's man, it's just unfortunate, dog. But you gotta, it's a lesson learned, dog.
right.
It's a lesson learned, dog. You just gotta be more sharper than that. I should have been more sharp than that, for real. Because I was like, but when I first got in, it was like, all right, I don't want to pop your balloon, like motherfucker, like motherfucker. I already know this shit. What the fuck is you giving me? Like I didn't want to be short with him and be like, all right, man, fuck all that other shit. I got this, I got that. Give me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to do that. I wanted, if you gonna be a student, be a student. Shut the fuck up. You go into the class and it's something that this motherfucker saying, I know some shit that you don't. You're not gonna overtalk the teacher. You shut the fuck up, listen to what the teacher gotta say.
Right.
That's basically what it is. So
I mean, I definitely get it. Like from the streets, you're not gonna get the same price if you buy an 8 ball, a half ounce, a
yeah,
ounce to a key.
yeah,
You gonna pay a different price
God damn.
with your work. But when you cop though, it is same time though.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You say here, I say here, and we walk off. You know, this is a
pretty
little
much,
bit different, man. He's
pretty
actually
much.
asking you to asking you to pay and then send you somewhere else. Now, to me, I think good dope sell itself, and you know,
Yeah.
I don't think I
Yo,
don't think he's
you
selling good
giving up
dope,
the
in
keys.
my opinion.
You giving up the street code.
Some
That's
Reggie.
what you bro.
He said some Reggie.
Giving up the street code.
You know what it is, man. Good dope sell itself, man. Hey, yeah, I think that I think he could improve his product, man. He may not be a scammer, man, but he definitely got some work to do, man. And customer services definitely should be at the top, man. He should learn from this, man.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
learned.
mean? Making sure that like the lost package with Pat Kicks, man. That's another issue, man. You
Bro,
know,
that
if he
Yeah,
put in a claim, if he
bro.
put in a claim, I don't understand why she didn't get her money back.
yeah, it was about to come, but
With,
like I
with
said, like,
PayPal.
but so he mediated that. So I guess they got a deal on the table. They supposed to be working
All
something out.
right. Well,
I don't
yeah.
But
know.
he said that if Pat Kicks used PayPal, that wouldn't have happened with proper.
That's that now. That right there, dog. You can still get scammed on PayPal. So I don't know
Well, I
what
know
the
you
fuck.
can. Proper guidance, he said. You didn't have no guidance when you were making that deal.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy. That's
so
crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's a catch 22 because if you're asking for the help and you tell them to resort to this, how are you supposed to get proper guidance and on
Exactly.
making a deal if you're not helping to do that? You're helping them just to get up to where the business goes down.
Right.
Yeah.
Once the business goes down, now you want to say, yo, you should have came and got proper guidance from me. But you wasn't given that proper guidance. You were giving us something else.
Yeah. I
Yeah, but
Right.
mean,
wasn't Shorty one of the people that just paid $100 and then just dipped off the
yeah, she
name of the
got a
club?
list. Yeah, a hundred
And then and
dollars.
then and then when she did the deal, she came back. She didn't even get with the university or nothing. She just went and said, "Oh shit, I got the Pat Hicks information. I'm just gonna do the deal with him."
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
Yeah,
with
basically
all
Yeah,
due
what
that's
happened.
respect to
that's
the people
that's a
that paid
little
500 and the people that paid 6 racks,
that's
people
exactly
like
what
her are kind of the problem that they just paying $100 and they getting access and then they fucking dipping off and they're not paying nothing.
Nah, but check
wow.
this out though. Check this out
Wow.
though, right? So with that, I Nick will tell you, like, say I'm in the university. You got university, and then you got Sniper Nation. Sniper Nation, I guess, would be for the $500 paying. They don't get. I guess they can't see the videos and all of that. But when you're in the university, right, you can see the videos. You got access to all of that. Also, you can still be messaged and contacted by people from Sniper Nation, though. And so what you'll have is you'll have people that only paid $100
You said this, yeah, you said
will
this,
hop in
yeah.
the inbox of the 6K of the motherfuckers that paid 6K and ask them, hey, Where are the videos? Hey, what are the video? Basically, they'll try to basically get your fucking crumbs or your leftovers or try to get a little sneak peek without paying that 6 bands. I ignore them motherfuckers. I see Sniper Nation on that shit. I be like, yeah, nah. And it's not out of being rude. It's just the fact that I pay 6 bands. Why you don't have contact with me? You have contact with motherfuckers from Sniper Nation. So y'all can ask each other questions so that can't nobody leak nothing. So she probably hopped in the inbox of somebody that paid 6K and they probably leaked her the list. Or probably gave her a couple names off the list or something. And she took and ran with that shit. Now, that right there, that's fair game, like to me, because that's a look. That's on you. Once you in there, somebody hop in your inbox, and you don't have the common sense enough to see you Sniper Nation. I'm Sniper University. Why you trying to get Sniper University information from me? Pay that 6 bands and get it. Fuck out my inbox. You know what I'm saying?
That
So I'm
makes
thinking
sense.
that's probably the only way that she probably could have got that list. But then again, I don't know. She might have fucking got in the motherfucker, saw the list for herself, and just dipped back out. I really don't know. All I know is where I can speak from my experience and what I've seen. Motherfuckers did hop in my inbox that was from the nation trying to ask me questions about university. I'm like, yo, holla at Nick, or are you in the university, or you know what I'm saying? And if you not, like, you di- get out my fucking inbox. You're not about to get free game from me. You not. We can do business if you try and buy some shit from me, but I'm not even a bulk supply right now. So you wasting your time in my inbox, bro.
So yeah, I tagged sneaker scandals on this. All right.
Yeah, what I did was I also added this to my playlist on the front of my channel, so it'll be in the playlist.
All right. I
Yeah,
am
you
gonna.
definitely overpaid, Everlasting.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Man.
But
You paid 350. He said so. Everlasting said he got his bricks already, and he paid 350.
damn, son.
You paid 350. What that market at right now? Them things sitting just at 300. I can get a size 10. I go get size 10 for 300. You definitely overpaid. Then you gonna try to sell it for what? You got to sell it for the market. So you got
He's
to
not.
sell it for that 300. And
He's not gonna.
you going to lose. And you going to lose what they going to take probably about 30 to $40 from that depending on what level you at.
Mhm.
Yeah, you paid 350, you lost about $100, brother.
But he's
Yeah.
not gonna
That's
resell them.
exactly what the fuck happened. That's why I fell the fuck back. I say, yeah, nah, I'm not about to do this.
He's not gonna resell though. He's not a reseller.
Oh, he got him to wear them.
That's personal. Yeah, he got
Oh
those for
well,
personal.
shit. Yeah, you definitely. Well, nah, hold up. They market at 300 and you pay 350. Nah, you good because on StockX you gonna pay about if that 300 you gonna pay about 365.
Mm.
So nah, you good. But I are they gonna start to go down? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go down or up, but I do know they'll probably. I think I got them things sitting around like 320, 330. And that's speaking for my size 10. That's yeah. I guess they consider those big sizes. I don't know.
That's what I get. They can no. I think it's 11 and up or 10 and a half and up is
Mm,
big feet.
Nah, they said as a matter of fact, I think they said 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah, so small feet gangs stop at 9. This I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm 42. I'm an old head nigga. So shit, I don't know. But
He
yeah.
said, "Go ahead." Damn, that's messed up, man. So I'm
My
52.
bad. I ain't trying. That I'm speaking for me.
52. How the hell am I an old head, bro? I ain't no old head.
I'm speaking for me. Look, let me clarify that. I'm speaking for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, yeah, man, that's my only thing about that's the only thing about it. With all of that, hey, he did this and the 6 bands, I just chalk that up as a loss. Like maybe I ain't doing enough. All right, but when I started hearing that, oh, I got the same list for a
For a
hundred
hundred,
dollars. I say, what? Oh yeah, no, you got me fucked up. Now I'm hot. Fuck
that'll cause
that.
a war, bro. That'll cause a war.
6 bands, $100. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck no.
That'll cause a war, bro. Somebody gonna get hurt over that, bro.
That
Fuck,
shit, nah, fuck that.
$5,900 difference, bro. Come on, bro. Just wasn't a mistake, dog. $5,900 difference. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little wild right there.
Look at Eric. Eric, you wildin', bro. You crazy.
Bro,
Bueno, my
why is y'all
people.
still up arguing? Cut that
Who's
off. Cut the
Eric?
game off. Go to bed.
Eric is my boy.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my
It's
boys.
12 o'clock. These niggas still on the game.
Bueno, my people. Yeah, it's about that time, bro.
New York
School.
Dad, I appreciate
Where
you.
K Bone? Hold on. Let me get K Bone. Let me get K Bone back.
Where he at?
Cause he jumped in my inbox on pause
Nah, he left,
on
bro.
Instagram. Oh
That's
yeah.
like that's like hanging up the phone on me, bro.
Nah, he I guess I don't know. I guess he was kind of getting frustrated.
Well, yeah, bro. We're all adults over here, bro.
Yeah.
I think I'm the one that got him frustrated. So with that being said, maybe he'd be more comfortable up here without me.
All
So I'm out of here. New York Dad, I appreciate you, Papas.
right, my boy. You
Salutes.
know that.
Yo,
Peace
be my
there.
kicks. I appreciate you sharing your story, man.
Oh,
Salutes.
I'm telling them.
All right.
Valid.
Yeah.
Nah, that really ticked me off, bro. We all adults here, bro.
Yeah.
And I told them there was going to be people asking them questions. And even Zaya told him, well, I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to ask you questions, but I don't want you getting offended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just questions. But I guess I don't know. He got all hot and bothered and he bounced, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't do that to nobody. I would never do that to anybody.
No, you're a cool dude, man.
He went, and bro, right, soon as I made the post that he was going to be here, they hit him up right away. My haters hit him up, talking about that I called him a drug addict, this and that. Bro, I would never do that. I was just saying what Sniper Kings has said the day that I played this video. Those are the first words out of his mouth. He's a drug addict. He's a drug addict.
Yeah. That was a little harsh.
Yeah.
You
Uh,
know.
DC, your connection was lost, I think. I think his connection got lost. I don't know what happened there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I lost his connection. You see, it says offline.
Yeah, I see.
Th-
Yeah.
This ain't StreamYards. This ain't Streamlabs. This
Yeah.
is some new shit called eMux.
Yeah.
You can see
Yeah.
the cameras much clearer. Like I could
Ye-
go on 1080p and you could see it much clearer.
Yeah, I like your display in the back, brother. What kind of cases are those?
Those are the cases that you get from Costco.
Yo, those joints right there are fire, bro.
I'm probably gonna get rid of some. You do you come to New York at all?
Yeah, I used to work in New York. I live right on the border. I live right on the border
You
of
come,
Connecticut and
you
New
come
York.
to Staten Island, let me know, bro. I'll give you some of these cases, dog.
All right. Much respect on that.
God, I
Yeah.
got I got hundreds of them, hundreds.
Oh wow. Dang.
Yeah,
That's
I'm downsizing, bro. I downsized from 1,300 pairs, bro.
wow. That's a big
Yeah,
number right there.
it's not because I don't want to be in the sneaker game no more. Bro, it's a lot to keep up with, bro.
Right.
It's a lot to keep up with. I got to make sure that, for the past years, I clean my sneaker boxes every couple of days. I got to make sure my sneakers are in good condition. If I wear something, I make sure that I put it back clean. Like, bro, I got shit. Like today, I took out my off whites
Yeah.
and all of this shit was all black.
Oh wow.
And I found a method to clean off all the white part
Yeah.
and get it back to, nice and clean again. I didn't clean
What
in the grooves, but I usually
yeah,
get
what are
all
you
that.
using?
I'm using it's basically nail polish remover.
Oh wow.
But don't use that shit on here. Oh
Yeah,
my.
yeah.
You wipe off everything off your sneakers, bro.
Damn.
Only use it at the bottom.
Oh, on the bottom.
Only
All
on the
right.
bottom. And if you want to remove paint off the top, then you use that. But I try to keep everything looking nice. Like, look, These are Travis's that I stay using. I've been using these for a few years already, and look, they still
Yeah, those
brand new.
joints look clean too.
Brand new, brand new.
Yeah. Dang.
I try to keep up with stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
keep your stuff looking nice.
Too much. It's too much. Like, I'll find stuff that I haven't seen in years, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, wow, I forgot all about these, and they still good sneakers, bro.
Right, right.
They still good sneakers.
Oh, that's fire.
Old shit. I got old shit. But the only thing that stays with me all the time, bro, no matter what, I get rid of, that I take care of,
Yep.
that I take care of weekly. All right, is my 1985 Chicago's,
Yo, that's a grail right there, bro.
and I wear these. These you could wear.
Yo.
There's no crunchiness, none of that shit. Look, no
Yo.
crunchiness, no separation, no nothing.
Yo, man, that those joints right there, that's you holding history right there, bro.
The laces are 41 years old,
Damn. Yo,
and
you got some heat, New York dad.
I got rid of a lot of it.
Yo, you showed some heat tonight, man.
I had I had I had a lot of heat. I got rid of a lot of stuff, bro. A
Yeah.
lot.
Nah, you showed some heat tonight, man.
But it's just whatever you like, bro. Whatever you like. Don't go by what I have or what that guy got or what this guy got. Yeah, a collection is like a fingerprint, bro. Nobody got the same fucking thing,
Right, right,
ever.
right,
Nobody. It's what you like.
right,
Wear what you like. Get what you like.
right,
Bricks, not bricks. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro.
right.
I got bricks in here just the same way I got good shit in here.
Yeah. I'm like
But
that too, man.
I have because I like them. A lot of this shit I like.
Right. Now you
But
got some now you got some fire there, bro.
I got all kinds of shit in here, bro. And the
Yeah.
shit that I've got rid of, you wouldn't even believe.
Yeah.
There's one grail. I don't know if you can see it all the way back there on that top shelf over there above the TV. You
Oh
see that?
wow.
You
Which
see
one
that
is that?
on top of the TV?
Oh yeah.
You see that there's a shelf right there? Where
Yeah.
is it? Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. That is um the paid in full SB High.
That's crazy.
But I'm talking about the complete pack. There's a skate deck that goes to that pack.
Yeah.
There's only one known to be in existence right now, and I have it.
Whew.
The skate deck, not the shoes. The shoes you can buy anywhere. That's a special box with
Yeah.
additives and preservatives. But the skate deck is what throws it over the top. There's only one. You can't find that skate deck nowhere. Nowhere. That was They made 24 of those and they only made them for the promotion of that shoe.
Yeah. That's
And
crazy.
and then what happened was Nike sent Black Sheep Skate Shop a cease and desist because Gucci sent that shit to Nike talking about they can't do that because there's a print on the shoe that looks like just like Gucci print.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow.
They stopped producing the shoe, and that's why there's not that many of them shits.
Yo.
And
That's
that's
crazy. You got some heat there, bro.
and my most heat is my off-white invitation to the T32 Nike Summit.
Woo. That's
That's
crazy.
that's one of one.
That's crazy.
And it's got Virgil's handwriting on the invitation.
Man. That's some serious heat right there, man.
Salutes!
That's serious heat right there.
Yeah.
That's legit, man. Hey,
All right.
yeah, man.
I'm gonna call it a night because I
Yeah,
got
man. Hey, New York Dad, thank you so much for having me, brother.
no,
I'd
thank
like
you.
to
Thank
return again, man, sometime, brother.
always. You're always welcomed here. And I know you've been subscribed for a while, you said,
Yeah,
but you just haven't spoken in the chat. And this is
yeah,
what I tell everybody. Everybody that ghost watch, There's always going to come a time. I understand people might not want to chat in the chat because they feel strange or they feel weird or whatever. But it's just going to come a time where you all you got to do is say hello. Once
Yeah.
you say hello, you get over that, bro.
Right, right, right. Yeah,
Get
man,
over
and yeah, I like the content, and I'm glad to be a
it.
part of what you're doing,
Thank you
brother.
very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
And you're always welcome whenever you want, man.
All right, man. Well, peace, man. Have a great night, man.
Peace out, everybody. Have a great
Peace.
night. Peace. All right, let me say goodbye. Let me get Be Bout It out because his thing never connected, so I don't know what happened there. All right, y'all. Thank you everybody for pulling up, man. This wasn't meant to bash anybody or to put anybody in a bad light. It was meant to bring a lot of people to realize that sometimes people don't get along, but you don't got to fight about it. All you got to do is understand each other, understand what's going on, be a little bit more clearer about things. You know, I know Snipe for a long time, and he's a great person. You know, he's got to be a little bit more clear. KBONE, I don't know you that long. I don't know you. I met you yesterday. There was no ill feelings towards you or anything. We don't want to make you feel weird. So yeah, if you left, hey, listen, we didn't mean nothing by it. And as like I said to everybody, everybody's always welcome here. Y'all got a voice, and I'm here to fucking represent your voice in the sneaker community. All right, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Love y'all. Peace. Let's get the hell up out of here. Peace out, Cub Scout. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,